Hello and welcome to Hartley, Iowa's. Today we have Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn Hawks taking on the Sheldon O-Rabs. We have a doubleheader matchup tonight. I hope everybody watching from home made it to their homes safely, as the weather has been a little bit bad as of lately. We have a very light crowd, as I don't know how much I would want to be traveling out here anyways with how the weather's supposed to be tonight with the wind and then the snow on Friday. But girls are going to be starting us off our doubleheader tonight. Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn Hawks come in at 6-5, 1-3 in conference play, coached by Jenny Van Otterloo. Then you have the O-Rabs coming in at 0-10, 0-7 in conference play, and they're coached by Anthony Bart. Going to go to a quick commercial break. We'll be right back with starting lineups. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
Whether you are combining, hauling grain, or heating your home, fuel powers the fall. When it comes to energy, you need a company who is trustworthy, understands your needs, and who delivers to you. A company who is local, reliable, and affordable. That company is Ag State. Ag State Energy is clean, comfortable, convenient, while staying competitively priced for our customers. Give Laura Sanguin or Seth Duff a call for all your energy needs.
Welcome back. We're going to start with the opposing team, the O-Rabs, starting 5. You have number 0, a junior Charlotte Keeper, who averages 2.4 points a game. Then you have number 1, a junior Allison Wolf with 2.4 as well. Taya Sudbeck, a sophomore, number 3. She is coming in with 8.2, the team high. Anna Volink, a junior, number 5, with 3.1. And number 24, sophomore, Abigail Van Beek. She comes in averaging 3.4. Then moving on to the home team, the Hawks, you have your starting 5. Number 2, Gracie Kohnblock, a junior, averages 3.1. Number 14, a junior, Kylie Shipnoff, and she is second in the team in points with 11.7. Number 20, a junior, Abby Doma, averaging 8.5. Number 21, Maria Otto, a sophomore, and she leads the team with 11.9. And then to round off the starting 5, number 23, a junior, Frankie Money, with 4.5 for the Hawks. Moving on to some leaders leading in points per game for the Hawks. Once again, Maria Otto for Sheldon, Taya Sudbeck. And you have leading in rebounds for Sheldon is Abigail Van Beek with 4.8, and Otto for the Hawks with 6.3. Assists for the Sheldon O-Rabs is Anna Volink with 1.3 and 2.7 for Gracie Kohnblock with 2.7. Moving on to the last 5 for the O-Rabs, they have lost 5 straight, and then for HMS, they have won 3 of their last 5. HMS coming in averaging 46 points a game, and the O-Rabs coming in averaging 23. With a minute till starting lineups are announced, we're going to be going back to a quick commercial break.
At Century Mutual, we're always focused on dedicated, personalized service for you, serving customers in 27 Northwest Iowa counties for over 130 years. As a proud Grinnell Mutual member insurance company, we'll be there when you need us most, helping protect all that's important to you, including your future. With Grinnell Mutual, you can trust in tomorrow. Contact your local Century Mutual Insurance Association agent today, located in more than 50 local communities. Trust in tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company.
Elgrisma Agency in Sanborn, real estate and insurance. For 40 years, Elgrisma Agency has been helping clients sell homes, businesses, farms, and more. Using strategic marketing, your for sale will turn into sale pending soon. Elgersma Agency is proud to be a part of the HMS community and supports the Hawks all season, on and off the field and court. Contact Elgersma Agency when you're ready to sell. Visit us online at elgersmaagency.com.
Forget the ramps and hassles when hauling. They are built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing.
We're excited to now offer one of the best tilt bed trailers on the market, ranging from 22 to 28 feet in length. And like everything we manufacture, these trailers are built to work, last, and make your life easier. Haul with confidence when you hook up to a tilt bed trailer made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing. Visit us online today at holsteinmfg.com.
Welcome back, as we're just getting ready for the starting lineups for the ORABs. You have Kuiper, Wolf, Sudbeck, number 5, Anna Volek, and then number 24, Abigail Van Beek for the ORABs. Now the lineups for the Hawks after we just went over. Yeah, number 2, Gracie Noblock. Number 14, Kylie Shipnoff. Number 20, Abby Dalma. Number 21, Mariah Otto. And then number 23, Frankie Boney, as we get ready for the playing of the national anthem. Once again, 6-5, Hawks playing against the 0-10 ORABs. ORABs looking to pick up their first win of the season. As we get ready for the play of the national anthem, we'll go back to a quick commercial.
MHI and Cuso of Cherokee are on the move, expanding, and in need of residential treatment workers, psychiatric security specialists, and LPNs.
We deal with disorders that you can't see. You get to help people who are in desperate need of help. And helping those people actually helps the community as well.
The benefits here, I think, are top-notch. That was why I came here.
To learn more and to apply, visit governmentjobs.com.
For over 80 years, Farm Bureau Financial Services has served the unique needs of the ag industry. As members of your community, we get to know you and your operation, providing coverage for your farm, ranch, machinery, livestock, and so much more. Find out why we're the #1 ag insurer. It's your future. Let's protect it.
In Primgar, your Farm Bureau agent is Danielle Rader.
#1 ag insurer across our 8-state territory. 2018 SNL PNC Group Direct Written Premium.
So we just got done with the playing of our national anthem, getting ready for tip-off. Yeah, both teams in their huddles. Coach Anthony Barr for the ORABs trying to discuss some strategy to get their first win of the season. And then you have Jenny Van Otterloo for the Hawks, getting ready to pick up their 7th win of the season, as they're just sitting right over 500. Once again at 6-5. Off at the tip for the Hawks, it looked like it will be Kylie Shipnoff for the tip-off for the Hawks, and then number 24, Abigail Van Beek for the ORABs. So get ready for some doubleheader action here in Hartley, Iowa. And the tip is won by the Hawks, starting in the hands of Frankie Boney. Passes it over to Shipnoff. Shipnoff on the right side, kicks it back out to No Block, into the inside to Otto. Otto kicks it out for the 3. Ribs in and out, shot by Frankie Boney. And the ORABs are going to get it tipped out, but it's going to stay in their position as heavy pressure off the defensive rebound by the Hawks. ORAB's possession is going to go into the hands of Anna Volnick, and then passes right off to Sudbeck. Sudbeck on the right side. She thought about the 3, almost walked. Passes it off to Keeper. Keeper passes it outside to Wolf. Wolf drives inside, puts up a floater, in and out. In the possession of the Hawks. Going to bring it past half court is Frankie Boney on the right side. Pass to the right side. Dribbles in, takes it on the baseline. Up on the rim, and good for believe that was Shipnoff. And a 2-0 lead for the Hawks. Going all the way, but that's going to be a double dribble by Anna Volanik. Volanik with early turnover for the ORABs. Little scores table miscommunication. Gonna inbound it to Boney. Boney takes it past the timeline. Pass it off to the left over to Dalma. Dalma at the top of the arc. Pass it back to the top of the arc. Inside with the Hawks. Kicks out of the right side to Boney. On the right side and taken away. Turnover. ORABs one-on-one fast break. Goes right into the defender. Gonna put it up. Gonna get 2 free throws. This Tyra Sudbeck will go to the line. Taya Sudbeck will go to the line for 2 free throws. First free throw opportunities for the ORABs. First one's up and good. 6:43 left to play in the first quarter as we just started the game if you're just checking in. Second one's up and good. Ties the game at 2-2. Ty Sudbeck shoots 56% at the line, so that was a good 2 for her. Dalma with it at the top of the arc, passes it off to Otto. Otto passes it off to Noblock, and she tries to find Moni on the inside, but it's going to be a turnover. She just out of the reach. ORABs with the ball. Sudbeck with it on the right side. Calls out a play. At the logo. Takes it up. Passes it off to Campstra. Campstra pulls up for 3 and good. Campstra with the 3 to give them extension of 3 for their lead. 5-2 is the score. Dalma with the ball. Dalma passes it off to Otto. Otto drives in, has it poked away, keeps it in bounds, passes it off to Dalma. A 3-pointer from Shipnoff is no good. Ball on the ground, recovered by the ORABs. Looking for a walk, but nothing's called. Now it's going to be Volanik the other way. Passes it off to Van Beek, I believe. Nope, that is keeper. And it's going to be a turnover back the other way. Lots of turnovers so far in the game. And that's going to be a walk, and a travel is going to be called on Moni. ORABs make a change, and so do the Hawks. Checking in for the ORABs back in is Allison Wolf, and also checking is Emma Bunkers. And then checking in for the Hawks is Shipnoff, or correction, Tuiz. Eliza Tuiz. Sorry for any mispronunciations. I'm trying my best. Left side. Shot, wild shot put up, offensive rebound, and that's going to be swatted away by Dalma, but the ORABs get the ball right back. A 3-pointer put up, no good off the rim. Offensive rebound again by the ORABs off the glass, and that one's no good. Finally, the Hawks come down with it, and Tuiz is just going to put 2 hands on it and wait for all the ORABs to clear. Now it's going to be in the hands of Noblock. Shipnoff with the ball, harassed by the defender, pass it inside to Tuiz. Tuiz with the ball, passes it out to the left corner. Corner 3, put up, and goes off the rim, off the backboard, and falls. And that makes the lead, the tie game back at 5-5. Volanik brings the ball up, passes it to the right side. Thought about the 3, but didn't take it with Campstra. Campstra gets it swatted away by Dalma. Dalma with already 2 blocks in the game. She averages 3.7. This might be a swat fest for the Hawks, but it's going to be an early timeout called by the Hawks. A full timeout. They'll be taking a break. We'll be taking one too.
I chose the NCC CNA course because I just really liked the instructors and the entire NCC community, how welcoming everybody is. And I was able to take it in high school and get it done before I started college.
The new facility here at NCC has been great. You've got every tool you can think of. You're never struggling to find something. Just the facility as a whole has been awesome. It makes the learning a lot more interesting and a lot more hands-on, and it's just been great.
Probably the biggest thing that we do a little bit different than a lot of schools is the live work side of the world. So when we teach our students, we actually, if you look around the shop and see what they're working on, in most cases it's a customer car, and so they get real world application.
Our engineering design program is basically drawing components, manufacturing of the components, and then we get into the inspection of the components. So they got to create it, make it, and inspect it just as they would in industry.
Welcome back, as it's the ORABs to inbound, and they get it inside. Might be a tie-up here, and it is going to be a tie-up. It's going to be Keeper tying it up with Shipnoff. Emma bunkers to inbound it for the ORABs. ORABs make 2 changes here. Bunkers slaps the ball, trying to get it into somebody, and it does. But ooh, I thought it's gonna be knocked out of bounds. Still gonna stay over the ball. Otto checks in for the Hawks, checks out his Dalma and checks out his Moni. Checks in for the first time for the Hawks is number 10, Addison Sheeler. ORABs getting underneath on the right side of the baseline. He's looking to put the ball up and does. In and out for Charlotte Keeper. And 2 ORABs on, that was Tui's. Goal block with it at the top of the arc. Passes it off to Shipnoff. Shipnoff on the right side. Little top pass to Tui's, and we're going to get a foul on the ORABs. It's going to be their second team foul of the game. Or first, possibly. Yep, 1 team foul for each team here. And inbound play is going to be swatted away. Shipnoff with it on the right side, looking for some help. Might walk here. Needs to get it off, and finally finds a teammate. Passes it off. Right back to Shipnoff. Shipnoff drives in, has a wide open lane, puts it up, and 1. Count it. Gets fouled and gets extra point opportunities. That puts the lead up to 7-5 for the Hawks. Shipnoff shoots 43% from the line. See if she can cash her extra chance effort. And she does. Sends the lead 8-5 with 3:50 left to play in the first quarter. Sudbeck brings it up for the ORABs on the right side behind the back. Hits a screen, pulls up for 3. Off the rim, off the board, and falls. They're going to say that's a 2, not a 3. It'll still be a 1-point lead for the Hawks. Goal block with the ball, pass it off to Shipnoff. Shipnoff tries to find in the inside. Good find, and she's going to be in an attempt of shooting as Otto's going to get fouled, going to the line for 2 free throws. Otto to the line for 2 free throws. First one's up and off the back iron, no good. Both teams making 3 changes here. As always changing lineups for both the Hawks and the ORABs. Second free throw. That's off the front of the rim, no good. Almost got offensive rebound, but it's going to be going the ORABs away. Past half court, Sudbeck dribbles right, hands it off. A little good play here by the, oh, that's a walk, not called. And ORABs on the inside, pass it over the right side. Sudbeck 3, she's feeling hot, no good. Rebound by the Hawks. Modi's going to be taken the other way, the right side, pushing up the tempo, settles down. Looking for somebody to get open. Pass it off to Addison Sheeler. Sheeler left side. Pass it inside to Dalma. Dalma backs off to Moni. Moni back inside to Dalma. Backs on her defender. Thought about the shot. Pass back out. Oh, it's going to be out of bounds on the Hawks. Going to be the ORABs ball. Inbound it for the ORABs is Anna Volnick. It's going to be a timeout called by the ORABs. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. They'll be taking a break.
Sanborn Savings Bank understands the best things grow with care and time. Sanborn Savings Bank is here not only to help you grow to your potential, but our entire community. From small beginnings to grand celebrations, Sanborn Savings Bank is here to support your journey every step of the way. This Christmas, let's celebrate growth, prosperity, and a bright future ahead. Sanborn Savings Bank, growing with you this holiday season and beyond.
We're just getting back with each team both calling a timeout this quarter with 2:49 left to go in the first. 8-7 lead for the Hawks. O-Rebs to inbound it. Pass it into Sudbeck. Sudbeck has to the right side over to Kamstra. Kamstra back on the right side. Pass to the corner. Sudbeck 3. Takes a lot of three-point attempts. Oh, lucky bounce off the left side of the rim. Just goes straight up and falls. Hawks with it now. Past the timeline. Moni with it. Right side. Pass it inside to Dalma. Dalma looking for some help. Gets it inside. Good find. Then it'll fall for Otto as their defender was a little bit out of place after stumbling. It'll be Volink to take it past the timeline for the O-Rebs. Volink thought about it and gets it inside. Off the rim, no good. It's a good find to Van Beek, but she's going to miss it. Now it's the Hawks back the other way. Just 2 minutes left to play in the first quarter. Pass it off to Dalma. Dalma off to Sheeler. Sheeler hands it off to Moni. Moni has a lane, drives in, and it's going to be fouled. But they're going to be calling it on the floor. The third team foul on. Going to be the third team foul on the O-Rebs, or fourth team foul. Sheeler to inbound it for the Hawks. Gets it to the left corner to Moni. Moni bounce pass inside to Otto. Otto, good move, but she's going to lose the ball. It'll be the O-Rebs back the other way. Transition, gets it up to Sudbeck. Sudbeck takes a mid-range jumper, air balls. It'll be a rebound by Van S for the Hawks. And a long-range pass is going to go out of bounds. Substitutes for each team. Tied at 10 with 1:28 left to go in the first quarter. O-Rebs with it and lost control. Turnover by Allison Wolf. It'll be Moni back the other way. Pass to the left side, top of the arc. Thought about the three, didn't take it. Dribbles in and off the glass. No good. Offensive rebound, swatted away. And it'll be O-Rebs back with the ball. That's a walk, but they're going to call tip. Puts it up off the glass. Wild shot, no good. Ball is under the basket. Going to be taken away by Tuiz. And Moni is going to be fouled by Emma Bunkers. So that'll be the fifth team foul now by the Hawks. And I believe that'll be free throws. That will, is with the new rule change, it'll be, once you get 5 team fouls in the quarter, it'll be 2 free throws. There's no more 1-and-1 left, just like the NBA. 2 free throws off the backboard, no good. First one for Moni. 2 changes for the O-Rebs. Sudbeck finally checks out for the O-Rebs, I believe for the first time. Second one is up, and that one falls. Going to give the Hawks a 1-point lead with just under a minute left to play in the first quarter. Volink with the ball, turns it over. It goes off Volink's foot, but they're not going to call a kick ball, I guess. No block, back the other way. Pass it over to Shipnoff. Shipnoff with the pass it inside to Tuiz. A good find over to Dalma, and Dalma's going to put it up with the glass and in. Keeper, a wild ball, and Keeper is going to run right into. It's going to run right into Tuiz, and it's going to be a foul. It'll be Hawks ball. Just a little bit of football action, it looked like there. A tackle. Sudbeck will already check back in for the Reds after a quick water break. Get into Moni with 20 seconds left. See if they'll just hold it for one last shot. It looks like they're already setting up their offense. Shipnoff passes it inside. Going to be fouled as Tuas will go to the line for 2 free throws. 3-point lead for the Hawks. First one's up off the back of the iron, no good. Allison Wolf checks out. Checks back in is Abigail Van Beek for the O-Rabs. Second free throw is up, and that one is also off the rim, no good. Rebound by the O-Rabs by Emma Bunkers. Looking for some help, pressed by the Hawks, and just going to get it off to Sudbeck. 7 seconds left. She thought about the three. Ball is on the ground, and it's covered by Moni. You only got 2 seconds. Got to heave it. 1 second, and a full court heave. Ooh, just below the rim, and no good. So that would be the end of the first quarter. Score is 13-10. We'll take a quick break.
Savings Bank of Primgar, Hartley, and Lake Park has been serving Northwest Iowa for over 125 years, providing personal, hardworking, and friendly service to its customers and community. Savings Bank of Hartley offers personal, ag and business banking, online and mobile banking solutions, along with many lending options. Savings Bank loan officers will sit down and do the hard work to ensure you get exactly what you need. Stop by and see what they can do for you, or visit them online at www.savingsbankia.com. Trustworthy, honest, and hardworking. The same traits that make a great employee make a great bank. For 125 years, Savings Bank of Primgar, Hartley, and Lake Park has been going the extra mile providing banking to farms and small businesses in Northwest Iowa. Savings Bank of Hartley prides itself on knowing you, your operation, your goals, and your future plans to help you along the way so you can focus on what you do best. Stop in today or visit them online at savingsbankia.com.
Welcome back. As the start of the second quarter, they'll inbound it to Moni. Moni with it at the top of the arc, pass to the right side off Shipnoff. Shipnoff inside to Dalma. Dalma posts up, throws it up off the rim, no good, as it's going to be a reach-in foul by the Hawks. Abigail Van Beek with the rebound. Quick change by the O-Rabs. Checks in is keeper for the O-Rabs. Sudbeck to inbound it. Sudbeck gets it into Link, and ball's on the ground, and taken away. Going to be fouled, going to the line is Shipnoff. She just kind of turned around, threw the ball up, and as quickly as keeper checked in, she might just be checking right back out, as that's her second foul. First free throw attempt. Oh, rolls around and out. Change for each team. Second attempt for Shipnoff. Averages 11.7. That one's also off the rim and no good. O-Rabs with the rebound. Sudbeck with it on the right side. Pressured by Moni. Takes it left side. Drives in. Good move, but it's going to be swatted away. But she gets her own ball, and now they're going to be calling a... Not exactly what it saw, but it might have been a travel. It's going to become Hawks ball now. Pulls up for three. Shipnoff off the left side of the rim. No good. Hawks back the other way. Fast break. And Volink's going to throw it right over Sudbeck's head. Shipnoff passes it in to Moni. Left side. Off the glass and good for Dalma. Sudbeck with it on the right side, calls out a play. Pass it off to Kamstra. Kamstra is going to have it taken away by the Hawks. Shipped off, going back the other way. Just wide open three. Takes it off the glass. No good. Sudbeck with the rebound. That's the O-Rabs going right back the other way. Has the numbers. 2 defenders behind her. Goes all the way. And it's going to be 2 free throw attempts for Sudbeck as she's fouled going up to the rim. First free throw is missed for Sudbeck. She'll be going for her second attempt now. Substitutes for each team. 2 for the O-Reds, 2 for the Hawks. Three substitutes now for the O-Rebs. Constantly changing lineups once again for the both teams, the O-Rebs and the Hawks. Second free throw attempt. And that one in and out, no good. Rebound by Otto. Pass it up to Van Ness. Van Ness with it. Pass it inside. Good move and turn, and gets a layup right to go for Otto. Link with it on the right side. Pass it off to Sudbeck on the right side of the arc. Looks for a cutting to teammate inside to Keeper. Keeper kicks out. Right corner three. No good. Shot attempt by Van Beek. Going to be offensive rebound down to the hands of Monet. Monet with it on the right side. Little floater pass up at the free throw line. Kicks it out to the right side. Van Ness. Van Ness to the top of the arc. Two is. Pass it off to Monet. Monet at the top of the arc. Good defense by the O-Rabs. Keep him out of the inside. That's going to be going. We're going to call it O-Rabs ball. 2 changes for the Hawks, 1 for the O-Rabs. Erks takes in for the first time for the O-Rabs. Bunkers fakes it, gets it into Sudbeck. Sudbeck pressured by Van Ness. And that's going to be a carry by Sudbeck. It's going to be a O-Reb timeout, going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll be taking a quick break. We will too.
Bisma Graphics in Sanborn, your one-stop sign shop for everything from vehicle wraps, lettering, fleet graphics, signs of all kinds, race car wraps, power sport wraps, banners, logo design, business cards, or even color change vehicle wraps. Everything is done in-house with top-of-the-line equipment. Stefan and Ashley C. Bisma employ an experienced and knowledgeable staff who are ready to work for you. To help get you noticed, visit cbisma-graphics.com. Find us on Facebook or call 712-729-7446.
Welcome back. It's going to be a Hawks ball with 5:26 left to play in the second quarter. 7-point lead for the Hawks. Gets it inside under the basket. Going to be swatted away by Bunkers. Shot attempt by Van Ness. 2 changes for the O-Rebs. Sudbeck checks it out for occasional break. Hawks inbounding, and they get it in. Jump play to Shipnoff. Shipnoff has 3 defenders out and just throws it up off the glass. No good. It'll be an O-Rabs rebound. Link to take it up. Gets a screen, goes right up, kicks it out to Keeper. Keeper now, she drives in, throws it off at the glass wildly. No foul called. Be the Hawks back the other way. Shipnoff, now she goes all the way. It's going to have it blocked again by Bunkers. That's back-to-back blocks for her. Van Ness to check in. Correction, that's Kempstra to check in for the O-Rabs. Had the wrong number 4. Van Ness. No blocked, inbounded to Van Ness. Shipnoff thought about the 3, gets around the screen, takes it up off the glass. No good, too strong, gets her own rebound. She'll put it up at the rim, is going to be fouled. Going to the line for 2. So that's the second team foul by the O-Rabs. 2 for each team in this quarter. And that one is no good. I'm pretty sure she's missed 3 free throws in a row. Gotta execute your free shots that you get with no defenders in your face. Substitutions by both teams. Second one is up for Shipnoff, and that one touches every part of the rim, is also no good. Rebound by keeper, and she finally gets it off to Valink. Valink on the right side. Passes it to the corner. Over to Van Beek. Van Beek finds a good find inside to Kamstra, and she's going to put it up for a layup for 2 points. 5-point lead for the Hawks. Finds the left side. That's going to be a Dalma 2-pointer. Good passes by the Hawks. Going to extend their lead back to 7. Gets it into Keeper. Keeper on the left side. At the top of the arc, 2 defenders in her face. Tries to backs up, loses the ball. That'll be Dalma to get the scraps. Passes it off to Van Ness. Van Ness to the right side over to Sheeler. Sheeler gets it inside to Otto. Dribbles it off either her or opponent's foot, but it's going to be the O-Rabs back the other way. It goes all the way, and it's going to be fouled. A block foul. It's going to be Volink going to the line for 2 free throws. That's the 3rd team foul committed by the Hawks this quarter. First free throw is up and no good. A lot of missed points at the free throw line so far this game. Turnovers and missed free throws. Some things that could be hammered out at next practice. Take your free points when you can get them. That one is up and good. Cuts the lead down to 6 for the Hawks. Score is 19-13. Mahoney back the other way, passes it off to Van Ness. Van Ness going to have the ball poked away, keeps it in bounds, passes it to Shipnoff. She barely keeps it from over and back. Floats it up to Sheeler. Sheeler passes to Mahoney. And it's going to be off the Hawks, going the other way to the O-Rabs. Turnover by the Hawks. Sudbeck with it on the left side. Takes it past the timeline. It's a play ready, just dribbles all the way up, and it's going to have it swatted away again by Dalma. She averages 3.7. I believe that's already her 4th just this game. It's a very loud block. Bunkers with it. Looking to get it into somebody. Finally floats it up to Sudbeck. Wide open 3. Takes it with no defender in her face and sinks it in. All net. Monet back the other way. Passes it into Van Ness, but it's going to go off the fingertips and go out of bounds. It's going to be a Hawks turnover. O-Rab's already making a change. Keeper going back in for Alexis Dijkstra. Sudbeck with the ball. Pass it over to Keeper. And it's going to be off the Hawks. Going to say the O-Rabs ball with 3:04 left to go in the second quarter. Score is 19-16. Bunkers to inbound it. Gets it into Sudbeck. Just dribbles all the way with the defender off of position. Floats it up. It's going to be no good, but it's going to stay the Hawks ball. As I thought it didn't hate any of the Hawks player, but Addison Sheeler tried to keep it in for them, but it's going to be off her now. It's going to be the O-Rabs ball. Gets it in Sudbeck, thought about the 3, and now she's going to take it. And off of the back of the iron, no good. Rebound by Monet. Monet with it, takes it past the timeline. Oh, miscommunication. She was trying to get off the Shipnoff, and she was trying to cut in. Going to be a turnover. 2 substitutions for the Hawks. 4 timeouts for the Hawks, 3 for the O-Rabs. Imagine the Hawks would use theirs right about soon before this quarter change. Sudbeck checks out, checks back in is Volink. Volink takes it over to the right side. Volink just takes it past around the rim, passes it off to Kamstra, but Kamstra's going to dribble it out of bounds. Looked like a broken play by the O-Rabs. Substitutions for both teams. Sudbeck checks back in. And checking in for the Hawks is one of the 3 tall girls they have on their team. It's either Shipnoff, Dalma, or Otto. Shipnoff with the ball, and they're going to call it travel. Bunkers with the ball, passes it into Sudbeck. Sudbeck, only a sophomore, leads this ORABS team. Pass off to Bunkers. Bunkers then passes it off to Volink. Volink over to Sudbeck, right side. Loves her 3 ball. Takes it and rolls around in and out. Who are they going to call the ball to? It's going to be Hawks ball. It's into Monet. Monet with the ball. That's the right side to Shipnoff. Shipnoff gets the screen. Steps back out. Thought about the 3, didn't take it. Gets it inside, posts it up. Otto passes off to Monet. 3 at the top of the arc. Rattles in. Sends her lead back to 6 for the Hawks. Poked away. It's going to be in the little corner. They're going to be calling a foul on. It's going to be on. It's gonna be on Shipnoff. It's gonna be her first team foul, personal foul. ORABS ball. Getting left side. Sudbeck right back to Volink. Volink at the top of the arc, pass off to Sudbeck. Sudbeck dribbles in, ball on the ground, but it's gonna be scooped back by the ORABS, and it's gonna be a foul on the Hawks. It's going to be on Gracie Noblock. That's going to be your second personal foul. Trip to the line for Valik. Hopefully cut this lead back down from 6, as the Hawks have just been sitting at about the 7-5 point lead margin. This first one's good. Second one is every part of the rim and falls. Both of the free throws good for Volink, as they've been kind of struggling with free throws, but good trip there for the ORABS. Hawks get it inside to Dalma. Dalma posts up, throws it up, and no good off the rim. It's going to be below the rim. Are they going to call a tie-up? No, they're going to call a reach-in foul on Otto. So that's the 16th foul now by the Hawks. It's going to be 2 free throws for Van Beek. So once again, after the 15th foul, it's 2 free throws for any type of foul. Van Beek, and a little lucky of a bounce off the rim, makes it fall. Second one, high arcing free throw shot, no good. Rebound by Dalma. Pass it off to Shipnoff. Shipnoff with it at the top of the arc. Pass it to Monet. Monet trying to look for somebody inside. And got to get it off. She finally takes her dribble. Pass it over to Van Ness. Van Ness, top of the arc. Shipnoff 3, and swish. As that's going to be a 3. Extends her lead back to 6 for the Hawks. Volink on the right side gets a screen, and she's going to be fouled. She'll be going to the line. A block foul by Van Ness. Volink right back to the line after cashing 2. First one's up and good. It's made 3 in a row. 2 subs for the ORABS, 1 for the Hawks. Checking out is Van Ness after having 3 personal fouls in the first half. Gonna be careful in the second half. Second one's up. And in and out. Rebound by Dalma. Hawks the other way. Shipnoff with it on the right side. It's gonna be poked out by Valik. Gonna stay the Hawks ball. Bunkers checks back in for the ORABS. Shipped off to inbound it for the Hawks. Gets it into Monet. Monet over to Dalma. It's going to be a bump foul, but nothing's called as Dalma got budged when trying to get that pass. It's going to be ORABS back the other way. Turnover by the Hawks. Sudbeck runs it right into keeper. Sudbeck passes it off to Kamster. Kamster in the corner to Vanderbeek. Left side, drives in, draws a foul. Keeper going to be going to the line for 2. Going to be the second foul on Otto. First one's up and good for Keeper. Cuts the lead down to 4 for the Hawks. Good game so far, the first half. Second one's off the rim and no good. It's going to be tipped around, but it's going to stay Hawks ball. 21.9 left to go in the first half, second quarter. 4-point lead for the Hawks. Monet takes it past half court. Pass it over to Shipnoff. Shipnoff gets it inside to Otto. Otto with 2 girls on her. Pass it right back off to Shipnoff. She drives in right side of the baseline, goes right around the basket. And we're going to get a reach-in foul. Coach Anthony Barr thought it was going to be a tie-up. Nothing called. 2 is to inbound it for the Hawks. Gets it in to Shipnoff. Post up. Puts it up off the glass. Too strong. No good. 4 seconds to go. They get it to Sudbeck. 2 seconds. She's got to get a shot off. 1 second. And didn't get it good off the bank shot. It's going to be halftime score 25-21. We'll take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back with our little halftime show.
This changes everything. TiVo is here. Search and control your cable channels and streaming video with one remote. Use voice activation to find everything faster, or set a one-pass recording. Then watch on any TV in your home, or browse and view on Wi-Fi devices with the free View It app. Contact TCA to experience TiVo today.
C&B is proud to support our local farmers. Rooted in agriculture, we are committed to our customers. You can shop local with C&B, your John Deere dealer, providing you with new and used equipment, parts on hand, and service all year round. Our entire inventory is available to you online at DeereEquipment.com. C&B, proud to be your local John Deere dealer.
It's a tie game here with the home team having possession. The clock is showing 5 seconds left. Sam dribbles it up the court with the defender on his side. He shoots. He scores. They win. The home team wins.
Looking for a winning insurance team? Contact your hometown team, Elgersma Agency for protection written through IMT Insurance and you, a team that can't be beat.
Welcome back as we have a little halftime action. As I covered Alta Aurelia, now I've covered Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn. Is seeing the half-court shot for $1. It's something my hometown Cherokee just implemented. Is pay $1, get to shoot a half-court shot, and just get to. I think you get some rewards if you happen to make one. At least I know that they do that at Alta Aurelia. As some halftime notes. Ooh, that one was almost good. I wish you guys could see it, but we have the huddle camera running in. It just tracks where the people are, not exactly the ball, as there's nobody actually running the camera. But fans are getting some concessions. Just some notes to go over. A lot of missed free throws for both teams and some turnovers, as I feel like whoever wins the turnover margin is going to end up winning this game, as it's only a 4-point lead for the Hawks going into the second half. Leading scorer for the O-Rabs is Sudbeck, of course, as she's the main ball handler for the O-Rabs. And then for the Hawks is Shipnoff with 8, as she's been very aggressive. Took a couple 3 attempts. I think she's made 1 or 2. So 25-21, about 7 minutes before the start of the second half. Once again, going into this game, the Hawks are coming in at 6-5, 1-3 in conference play, and then the O-Rabs still looking for their first win of the season and putting up a competition, even though they're an 0-10 team. Definitely do not look like an 0-10 team right now to the Hawks, as we'll be going back to a commercial break. Then we'll just leave it on mute. Get ready for the start of the second half. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
Whether you are combining, hauling grain, or heating your home, fuel powers the fall. When it comes to energy, you need a company who is trustworthy, understands your needs, and who delivers to you. A company who is local, reliable, and affordable. That company is Ag State. Ag State Energy is clean, comfortable, convenient, while staying competitively priced for our customers. Give Laura Sanguin or Seth Duff a call for all your energy needs.
welcome back with about 30 seconds before the start of the second half. 4-point lead entering the second half for the Hawks, 25-21. ORABs to start with the ball in the second half. So cut halftime early by a good 18 seconds. Link to inbound it to Sudbeck, and we get the second half started under the way. Sudbeck tries to throw it over to Kalik and just missed it by a stride. Gonna go back to the Hawks as basically now they'll start the ball with the second half. Should be in the hands of Monet. Monet passes it over to Shipnoff. Shipnoff right side. Pass over back over to Monet left side. Gets it inside to Dalma. Dalma posts up off the glass and good. I'll give Dalma her 8th point of the game. Gonna be a reaching foul by Monoe. Gonna be fouling the league. The league gets it into Sudbeck. Sudbeck takes a pass half court. Right side, Valink. Valink gets it over to Charlotte Keeper, and it's gonna have it taken away. Hawks going back the other way. Shipnoff with the ball. Just stops at the arc. Pass it over left side. 3. Good by Van S. Correction. No block. No block with the three-pointer. She averages 3.1 on the season. That's going to be her 6th point of the game. Sudbeck gets to the left side over to Van Beek. Right back to Sudbeck. 3. And she gets going to respond with one of her own. So it'll cut the lead back down to 6 for the Hawks. Monet with it, gets it over to the left side, over to Otto. Otto drives in. It's going to be fouled by Van Beek. They're going to call it on the floor. Oh, blocked in, bounded for the Hawks. Oh, block gets it all the way back to Shipnoff on the left side of the arc. Gets it. Looks for some help. Gets off to Monet. Top of the arc. She drives right side. Gets a screen from Otto. Puts it up off of the glass. No good. Almost a rebound by Dalma, but it's going to be boxed out. Rebound by the ORABs. Sudbeck back the other way. Pass off to Valink. Valink with it. Ball on the ground. Gives James her dribble. Goes left side baseline. Tries to pass it off, but it's going to stay ORAB's ball as Van Beek almost went for that. Be inbounding it for the ORABs is going to be Keeper. Keeper gets it into Valink, right side, gets a screen, doesn't take it, drives right side baseline, takes it all the way across. That's going to be a double dribble. Yep. Going to be a turnover, going to be a Hawks ball. Turnover's still the theme of the second half. Think that was going to be a big emphasis in the halftime talk. ORABs make 2 subs. Checks in for the ORABs is Bunkers and Cabstra. Monet with the ball, gets it to Shipnoff, left side of the arc, gets a screen from Dalma. Dalma now gets the ball, pass it back out to Monet, over to No Block. No Block is going to have it intercepted by Sudbeck. Now ORAB's going back the other way. Back-to-back turnovers on both sides of the court. Keeper with the ball, finds Sudbeck, pass out to Bunkers. 3-point attempt up, and she's going to be fouled. Going to be going to the line for 3 free throws is Emma Bunkers, a freshman. She shoots 33% from the line, averaging 2.3 points a game. First one's up. Off the back of the iron, no good. Second one. That one is up. And off the back of the iron again, also no good. Almost falls. 2 subs for the ORABs. Sudbeck gets out to get a quick water break. Usually try and keep her on the court as much as possible. 3rd free throw attempt is up, and that was off the left side of the rim. 0 for 3 at the free throw line for Bunkers. Monet with it on the right side. Gets it inside to Otto. They're going to be calling a travel. She kind of turned around and just took her feet, not the ball. Leaked inbounded to Bunkers. 2 changes for the Hawks. Blake gets it into Bunkers. Bunkers with it on the right side. A little bit of a mid-court press here by the Hawks. No block to take on Bunkers. Bunkers spins around, has it grabbed away by Shipnoff. Shipnoff leading the fast break, just settles it down right at the arc. Finds it inside. Good find because she put it up with 2 defenders on her face. No, gets her an offensive rebound. Puts that one up, also no good. And it's going to be 2 misses by Addison Sheeler. Sudbeck checks back in for the Reds. It's going to say Hawks ball, though. Another change. Checks in is Van Beek. Sheeler with it to inbound it. Gets it into the down low. Up off the glass. Puts it in is Eliza Tews. Sudbeck with it on the right side. Running straight up. Might just take it in. She does. Finds a lane. Puts off the glass. Just too strong. No good. Sheeler kind of tripped on her own 2 feet. Had to give it off to a teammate. Good find. Half-court pass all the way up to Dalma. She puts it up off the glass and it falls. Extend the lead 10 for the Hawks. It's going to be a reach-in foul by Sheeler. It's trying to steal the ball from Malik. Going to be a timeout by the O-Rabs. It's going to be, I believe, a full timeout. They'll be taking a minute break. We'll be taking.
At Century Mutual, we're always focused on dedicated, personalized service for you, serving customers in 27 Northwest Iowa counties for over 130 years. As a proud Grinnell Mutual member insurance company, we'll be there when you need us most, helping protect all that's important to you, including your future. With Grinnell Mutual, you can trust in tomorrow. Contact your local Century Mutual Insurance Association agent today, located in more than 50 local communities. Trust in tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company.
Elgersma Agency in Sanborn, real estate and insurance. For 40 years, Elgersma Agency has been helping clients sell homes, businesses, farms, and more. Using strategic marketing, your for sale will turn into sale pending soon. Elgersma Agency is proud to be a part of the HMS community and supports the Hawks all season, on and off the field and court. Contact Elgersma Agency when you're ready to sell. Visit us online at elgersmaagency.com.
They got off the minute timeout break a little bit early. The only thing it missed was an O-Rab possession where it was swatted away by the Hawks. Now it's the Hawks back the other way. 4:25 left to go in the third quarter. Sorry for the little bit of the extended commercial break. They get it inside. Pass it back out. Shipnoff looking for the 3. Takes it off the rim. No good. Offensive rebound. Dalma is going to try and put it up. It's going to be fouled. She'll be going to the line for 2 free throws. That's going to be the second team foul against the O-Rabs. Dalma go down at the line. Shoots 62.5% at the line. 14 foul on Addison. Personal foul on Addison Wolf is getting real close to fouling out. She checks out now. A little bit of a not much depth for either teams. Not many girls on the roster. Really a big trouble if either anybody fouls out. Second one's up, no good. They're gonna call a lane violation. We're gonna redo the free throw. They're gonna call a lane violation on Jada Kamstra on the O-Rabs. So, second chance opportunity on the second free throw for Dalma. Shot is up and off the back of the iron and in. Extends the lead to 11 for the Hawks. Now Dalma checks out, gets a drink of water. Sudbeck with it on the right side. Stops. Gets it up to Valik. Valik with it. That's the left side. Van Beek. Valink with it. Left side. Drives in. Loses the ball. It's going to be off her. Going to be a turnover going back to the Hawks. Hawks make a sub now. Checking in is Van Ness. Going in for Addison Sheeler. Keeper checking in for Valink for the O-Rabs. Monet with it. Takes it past the timeline. Right side, pass it off, Shipnoff gets it inside to Otto, and she's going to be hacked going to the line for 2 free throws. Seems to be the theme of the game so far is getting to the line to get free chance points. 11-point lead for the Hawks. 3:48 left to go in the third quarter. Otto at the line for 2 free throws. First one's up and falls. Second one, also good. Falls for Otto. Extends the lead to 13 for the Hawks. Keeper with it on the right side, looking for help. Gets it cross court over to Sudbeck, and that's 3 is going to be no good. Otto trying to get the ball. Ball is all around. Loose ball. Going to be Sudbeck left side. She's going to put it off the glass and good. A little bit small, but she could just get fit right through those defenders and try and grab the ball, especially for somebody lengthy like Otto, Shipnoff, or Dalma for the Hawks. Shipnoff with the left side. Wild shot off the rim. No good. It's going to be keeper back the other way. Going to get a reach-in foul on the Hawks. Going to be O-Rab's ball. Inbound it for the O-Rabs is Erks. Checks in occasionally for the O-Rabs. Gets it into Bunkers. Bunkers left side. Takes it to the left side of the arc. Looking for some help. Passes it off to Keeper. Keeper with it. Drives in hard. Puts it up. And they're going to call a foul. Kind of a late whistle, but she's going to go on the line for 2 free throws. As that's going to be now the 5th team foul on the Hawks. So any foul from now on will be 2 free throws for the O-Rabs. 8 total fouls so far in this quarter. A lot of trips to the free throw line. Keeper shoots 54% from the free throw line. Averages only 2.4 per game. And first one's off the front of the rim. No good. Second free throw attempt. That one falls, cuts the lead down to 10 for the Hawks. 2 substitution changes for the O-Rabs. Bunkers checks out, and so does Erks. Checks back in is Sudbeck and Valink. Monet back the other way, passes it over to Cohnblock. Cross-court pass, 3-pointer off the right side of the rim, no good. 3-point attempt by Van Ness. So we're going to have a foul on the Hawks. It's going to be the 3rd on 2s. That'll give free throws since they're in the bonus. It's no more 1-and-1, just 2 free throws no matter what after the 15th foul. We'll bring Campster to the line for the O-Rebs. First one's up. Off the backboard, no good. Otto checks in for the Hawks. Second of a pair. Also off the backboard and no good. Rebound by Dalma for the Hawks. Passes it off to Cohnblock. Right back over to Monet. Monet trying to find inside. Does. And it's going to be out off the bottom of the backboard for Van Ness. But she's going to be fouled going to the line for 2 free throws as we're just going down the court, get fouled. Free throws, going down the court, getting fouled, getting rebound, getting free throws. This seems to be the theme. That's going to be the first personal foul on Alexis Dijkstra. 2 free throws for Van Ness. She averages 3.5 points a game. It's a high arcing shot. She has a high arc on her free throws, and that one falls. Going to extend their lead to 11. Second one's up. And off the back of the rim, no good. Offensive rebound, though, by Otto. Tries to dish it out, does. Dalma with the three, no good. Ball is going to be tied up. Otto is going to come down with it. And it's going to be a tie ball in possession of the Hawks, though. Going to take Dalma out, trying to go big here with their three tall players, Otto, Dalma, and Shipnoff. Van Ness tries to get it into cone block, taken away by Van Leek. And she's just going to dribble it off her own foot, and it's going to be a turnover. Hawks ball. Bunkers checks in for the O-Rabs. Checks out is Alexis Dijkstra. 2:30 left to go in the third quarter. Scores 38-27 in the favor of the Hawks. No block takes it. Tries to find baseline. Van Ness, but she's not going to be able to handle it and goes out of bounds. Sudbeck to inbound it for the O-Rebs. Gets it into Valink. Passer, thought about it. Full court press here by the Hawks. Van Ness on Valink. Pass out to Sudbeck. Sudbeck left side of the arc. And going to be a travel by keeper as feet went right before the ball. Van Ness inbound it to No Block. No Block with the pass left side. Shipped off wide open without a girl on her and drains it for a three. That's going to be her 11th point of the game for Shipnoff. Sudbeck with the right side. Get a screen from Bunkers. Pass to the left side. Three-pointer off the back of the iron. No good by keeper. And it's going to be tipped off by Sudbeck. Going to be Hawks ball. A change for each team as, once again, constantly subbing in and out. 1:50 left to go in the third quarter. The lead keeps growing and growing for the Hawks. No Block with the ball. Pass it inside. Good find, but she's going to hold on to it. Throws it away, just trying to keep it in bounds off to Campstra. Campstra takes it down court, passes it off to Valik, and we're going to be calling a pushing foul on the Hawks, and going to the line for two free throws is Campstra. She's going back to the trip. This is her second time in this quarter. 1:36 left to play in the third quarter. 14-point lead for the Hawks. Plenty of free throws to go for both teams. First one's up, and off the back of the iron, no good. A sub for each team. Checks in is Erks for the O-Rabs. Checks in is Sheeler for the Hawks. Second free throw attempt for Campstra. That one is up. And off the left sideline, no good. Rebound by Dalma. To get it up to Otto. No Block with it. Passes it off to Sheeler. Sheeler right side to Monet. She takes a three-pointer. Is going to airball it. Back in possession of the O-Rabs. Sudbeck takes it up, left side, passes to the corner over to Van Beek. Van Beek passes it back to Sudbeck, but it's going to be tipped by No Block, going to stay O-Rabs ball. Kempster to inbound it. Gets it in the corner to Sudbeck. Wide open three. Ribs out, no good. Dalma with the rebound. Gets over to Monet. Monet passes the logo, gets it into Dalma, kicks it out to No Block. No Block, a deep two, no good. Hits off the left side of the rim. Just under a minute left to play in the third quarter. Sudbeck takes it right past Dalma, goes inside, dribbles it, passes it off to Wolf. Wolf with it, takes a wild attempt. Oh, another late whistle called as they're going to be two free throws for Wolf. There's so much contact there that I understand a foul, but it's very indecisive whistle, I feel like. Two subs for the O-Rabs. Wolf to the line for two. She is a 50% free throw shooter. That one falls. She averages 2.4 points for the O-Rabs. One change for the Hawks, two for the O-Rabs. Second attempt. That one also falls. 2 for 2 from the line for Wolf. And she's going to check out. Checks in for her is Alexis Dijkstra. Sheeler to inbound it to Monet. Monet with it, brings past the timeline, passes it off to Noblock. Noblock gets a screen and tipped away. Good defense by Camstar. She's taking it back the other way. Fast break opportunity. And she's going to go to the line, fouled by Sheeler as, I don't know, that kind of looked like a clean block, but she's going to go to the line. Lots of fouls just this quarter. 10 fouls. 6 by HMS and 4 by the O-Rabs. Dijkstra back at the line. Or correction, Camstra, as that one falls. .11 lead, can cut it down to 10. She makes this second one. That one off the back there, no good. Rebound by Twos, passes it up to Noblock. Just 20 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Noblock with the ball, crosses it over, gets a screen. Looking for some help, and gonna be thrown away by the Hawks. Gonna be O-Reb's ball with just 12 seconds left to go in the third quarter. .41-30 is the score. 12 seconds to go. Sudbeck getting into Valink. Under 10 seconds. Valink with the ball. Drives in. Kicks it out. Thought about it. Now pulls up from the elbow. And good for keeper. 2 seconds to go. 1. And they're just going to hold. Monet's just going to hold on to it. End of the score of the third quarter. Scores 41-32. We'll be taking the quarter switch change break. I'll be taking one.
Forget the ramps and hassles when hauling. They are built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing.
We're excited to now offer one of the best tilt bed trailers on the market, ranging from 22 to 28 feet in length. And like everything we manufacture, these trailers are built to work, last, and make your life easier. All with confidence when you hook up to a tilt bed trailer made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing. Visit us online today at holsteinmfg.com.
MHI and Cuso of Cherokee are on the move, expanding, and in need of residential treatment workers, psychiatric security specialists, and LPNs.
We deal with disorders that you can't see. You get to help people who are in desperate need of help. And helping those people actually helps the community as well.
The benefits here, I think, are top-notch. That was why I came here.
To learn more and to apply, visit governmentjobs.com.
Start of the fourth quarter. Scores 41-32. Going to be a possession of the O-Rebs. Whistle blows. Sudbeck did bound it. Kicks it in Valink. Has it. Takes it past the timeline. Hands it off to Sudbeck. Sudbeck at the top of the arc. Takes the 3. Off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound by Otto. Pass off to Shipnoff. Shipnoff with it. Just takes it past half court. Looking to pass it to somebody. Pass it off to Noblock. Noblock with it left side. Guarded by Valink. Gets it inside, but it's going to be taken away by Sudbeck. Sudbeck with the defender on her. Monet passing it off to keeper. And going to be off the back of Monet and on the ground. Sudbeck finally gets it, takes her dribble, passes it off to Valink. Valink right side corner 3 wide open. Air ball. Going to be rebounded by Dalma. Dalma passes it off to Monet. Monet with it now. Takes past the timeline right side. Pass it off to Shipnoff. Shipnoff inside of Dalma. Good find. Post up. No good. Gets her on offensive rebound. Puts second chance opportunity up and good. Extends the lead to 11 for the Hawks. That's going to be the 13th point for Dalma. Her and Shipnoff are both in double digit when it comes to points. And taken away by Shipnoff now. Ooh, loses control of it. Finally regains control. Guarded. And going to be a block on keeper. First team foul committed this quarter by the O-Rebs. Wolf checks out. Dijkstra checks in for the O-Rebs. So does Camster checks in, checks out his keeper. 4 team fouls on Wolf. 3 on Van Beek. A little bit of foul trouble by the O-Rabs. Van Beek gets a rebound. Sudbeck goes down the sideline, takes it inside, bounce pass, and it's going to be taken away by Otto. Now it's going to be back the other way by Van Beek. Tries to pass away, now taken away by Shipnop. Ball's just going back and forth in possession. Now we're going to settle it down, throw it back to No Block to take it past half court. No Block with it, pass left side. All the way to Dalma. Is she going to be able to keep it in? She does. Dalma looking for help, pass it back out to No Block. No Block inside to Otto. It's going to be a bump foul on Van Beek. That's going to be her 4th. As 2 kind of the inside power forward center players for the O-Rabs, both in foul trouble. You have Wolf and Van Beek. Freak both with 4. As she'll now check in for Van Beek. Wolf back in. Monet to inbound it. Gets it all the way back to No Block. Tries to get it into Otto. Otto's going to have it taken away. O-Rabs back the other way. Sudbeck thought about it. Almost a travel. Wolf backs up, posts up, kicks it back out to Sudbeck. Sudbeck just takes it back out. Top of the arc, pass it off to Link. And ball is over around. Sudbeck with it, passes it off to Dijkstra. Dijkstra passes off Sudbeck, and she's going to be foul. I thought Monet got all ball there, but that's going to be her 2nd team foul. Sorry, personal foul. Going to the line is Sudbeck. 11-point lead for the Hawks. 5:49 left to go in the 4th. Sudbeck free throw attempt is up and good. 2 changes for the Hawks, 1 for the O-Rabs. Second one. That one is also up and good. It's going to be the 17th point for Sudbeck. She has half of her team's points of the 34. Monet passes to her right side over to Van Ness. Van Ness in the corner tries to get inside. Does. Shipnoff with the 3. Good. It's going to be the 14th point for Shipnoff. Good find by Tools. Left side, Wolf 3 off the iron, no good. Going to be rebounded by Van Ness. 2 girls on her, just falls down on it. It's going to be a travel by her. Going to become O-Rab's ball. O-Rabs make a change. Urks checks in. Keeper checks in too. Gets it into Sudbeck. Sudbeck at the top of the arc, just wide open, pulls up for 3. No good. And ball's on the ground, eventually picked up by the Hawks. Sudbeck has taken, I don't even know how many 3-point attempts, probably about a good, maybe 10 by now. So that's an insane amount. Dalma is wide open on the backside, misses it. And it's going to be knocked out of bounds by the O-Rabs. Going to say Hawks ball. No Block checks in for the Hawks. Goes in for Monet. And then Van Beek checks in for Wolf, as both of those girls are 4 personal fouls deep. No Block looking to get it in. Does get it in. To Twos. Twos just puts it up over the defender. No good. Gets her on rebound. She's going to chuck another one up, and it's going to be fouled. 3rd team foul from the O-Rabs. Going to the line is Twos. First one's up and no good. Second one for Twos. That one is up and good. Extends their lead to 13 for the Hawks with just a little under 5 minutes left to play in the 4th quarter. Sudbeck takes past half court. Is going to call a timeout. Timeout called by the O-Rabs with just under 5 minutes left to play. They'll be taking a break. We'll be taking one.
For over 80 years, Farm Bureau Financial Services has served the unique needs of the ag industry. As members of your community, we get to know you and your operation, providing coverage for your farm, ranch, machinery, livestock, and so much more. Find out why we're the #1 ag insurer. It's your future. Let's protect it.
In Primgar, your Farm Bureau agent is Danielle Rader.
#1 ag insurer across our 8-state territory. 2018 SNL PNC Group Direct Written Premium.
I chose the NCC CNA course because I just really liked the instructors and the entire NCC community, how welcoming everybody is, and I was able to take it in high school and get it done before I started college.
The new facility here at NCC has been great. You've got every tool you can think of. You're never struggling to find something. Just the facility as a whole has been awesome. It makes the learning a lot more interesting and a lot more hands-on, and it's just been great.
And we're back. Inbound it for the O-Rabs as Bunkers gets it into Sudbeck with just under 5 minutes left to play in the fourth quarter. 47-34 is your score. Bunkers with it, looking for somebody to get it to. Thought about the three. Now she'll take her dribble. Step back three. In and out. Rebound by Dalma, and she's going to be fouled getting the rebound. It's going to be the 14th foul by the O-Rabs. Getting a little bit of foul trouble as 15th foul will be 2 free throws for the Hawks, no matter what type of foul. Hawks, no block, taking it past the timeline. And she's going to lose the ball. Finally regains control. It's going to be fouled by Sudbeck. And that will put them in the bonus, so she'll go to the line for 2 free throws. 15 foul committed by the O-Rabs. No block. First free throw attempt is up and nothing but net. Bunkers checks out, checks in for the O-Rabs is Kamstra. 14-point lead, in and out. Going to stay a 14-point lead for the Hawks. Sudbeck calls out a play, takes it past half court. Pass it left side over to Keeper. Keeper looking for some help. Passes it off to Van Beek. Van Beek gets it inside to Keeper. Rolls in and out, almost good. 3-2s with the rebound. Passes it off to No Block. Gets it inside to Van Ness. Up, almost and one. She'll be going to the line for 2 free throws. Foul is going to be on Kamstra. That'll be her second. A lot of fouls committed this game. A lot of fouls. First one's up. And no good. A lot of fouls means very aggressive teams like to go to the hoop. And that's never a bad thing. The only person who doesn't really attack is Sudbeck. She shoots a lot of threes, but everybody else, it's just been an inside game. Second one's up. And good. Once again, a high arcing shot for Van Ness on her free throw attempts as that one falls. Sudbeck back the other way. Calls out a play, dribbles right. Guarded by No Block. Get a screen from Wolf, but it's going to be a moving screen on Wolf, and she fouls out, I believe. Yep. As that's going to be her 5th, and she fouls out of the game. Checks in is Wolf. Monet back the other way. Almost walked, but it's going to be a turnover anyways. Going to Kamstra. Kamstra pass up to Sudbeck, and she's going to throw it out of bounds as she just missed Sudbeck. Going to be Hawks ball. Link checks in for the O-Rebs. Sheeler to inbound it for the Hawks. Sheeler gets it over to Shipnoff. Shipnoff takes it past half court. A little bit of full court pressure by the O-Rebs. Picks all the way up, and we're going to call a charge foul at Shipnoff as Little Valink gets a charging foul called for her, as the size difference between her and Shipnoff. It's pretty easy to call that charge on Shipnoff. Bunkers checks out. Wolf checks back in for the O-Rebs. Malik throws it into Sudbeck. Sudbeck takes the pass half court. And gets over to Valik. Valik left side. Pass it right side. 3-pointers up and good for Capstra. 17-point lead for the Hawks. Monet with it. Gets a screen from Sheeler. Left side. Gets it inside. Twos pass it back out. Shipped off 3. Whoa. A little bit of a lucky bounce. Kind of just died on the rim and it'll fall. Extends the lead back to 17 for Hawks as Shipnoff's now up to 17. She averages 11 on the season. Valink goes to the rim and she puts that up off the glass and falls. Shipnoff with the right side. Gets it inside. Twos, dribbles. Gets it back out to Shipnoff. And she thought about it, but throws it back inside to Twos. Twos puts it right up, and it's not going to be fouled, but it's a good pass over to her teammate, Otto. And that one's going to be no good, and there's going to be a foul, I believe. Or is it going to be tie ball? It's going to be tie ball, going to be Hawks ball. Addison Dobbins checking in for the first time for the O-Rabs. Check it in for Allison Wolf. Gets it inside to Keys. Easy find. Good inbound play by the Hawks. Puts it up and in. Will link back the other way. Takes it past the timeline. 2:20 left to play in the fourth quarter. Bunkers with the ball. Looking for some help. Takes her dribble. Drives inside. Tries to pass it over to Sudbeck. Going to be a turnover. Going to be a Hawks ball. O-Rebs make a chain. Hawks makes 2. No block in. Dalma check back in for the Hawks. And then keeper checks in for the O-Rebs. Gets it into Shipnoff. Shipnoff has keeper in her face. A little bit of a lot of a bounce pass. And whose ball is it going to be? They're going to call it. Going to call a Hawks ball. No blocks to inbound it. It's kind of a 50-50 of who that was supposed to be off. No block to inbound it. Gets it all the way back to Monet. Monet with it right side. Gets it into Otto. Otto is wide open and she's going to fall to the ground, but she's going to make it. Extends the lead to 17 for the Hawks. Sudbeck right side. Dribbles, wide open 3, takes it off the rim, no good. And Shipnoff's going to be fouled. She'll be going to the line as that's the 16th foul now committed by the O-Rebs. Going to the line for 2 free throws. First one's up and in. Second one. And high bounce off the rim, but falls. Shipnoff is up to 19 now, almost to 20 points. That's a high school. That's a really big number. That's a big milestone if you get to 20 points in the game. Timeout by the O-Rabs. They'll be taking a break. We'll be taking one.
Probably the biggest thing that we do a little bit different than a lot of schools is the live work side of the world. So when we teach our students, we actually, if you look around the shop and see what they're working on, in most cases it's a customer car, and so they get real-world application.
Our engineering design program is basically drawing components, manufacturing of the components, and then we get into the inspection of the components. So they got to create it, make it, and inspect it just as they would in industry.
Sanborn Savings Bank understands the best things grow with care and time. Sanborn Savings Bank is here not only to help you grow to your potential, but our entire community. From small beginnings to grand celebrations, Sanborn Savings Bank is here to support your journey every step of the way. This Christmas, let's celebrate growth, prosperity, and a bright future ahead. Sanborn Savings Bank, growing with you this holiday season and beyond.
Welcome back, as once again commercials run a little bit longer than the break, as the only thing you missed was an O-Rab 2-point conversion by a keeper Almost over and back. Going to be a block foul on Bunkers. Now no block's going to be going to the line for 2 free throws. All they missed was an inbound from the O-Rabs, and keeper took it down the baseline and just threw it up and in. Full lineup change for the Hawks. 17-point lead, trying to get their starters out. Some reserves check in for the Hawks. Number 33, Hannah Tessum, and number 15, Cameron Ebel checks in for the Hawks. No block, throws it up and in. Second one is up. And in and out for no block. Ball is whose possession, and they're going to call a foul. A foul on the Hawks. Or sorry, on the O-Rabs. And now Tessum's going to go to the line for 2 free throws after there's just 2 free throw attempts. And the first one is off to the back of the rim. No good. Snow Block gets 2 free throws, and now Tessum gets 2 free throws. Checking in for the Hawks now is Van Ness. The league checks out for the O-Rabs. Just 1:27 left to play in the fourth quarter. That high arcing shot is also no good, and it's going to be keeper who gets the rebound and got another late whistle. So he's a lot of late whistles so far this game. It's going to be a foul against the Hawks. Going to be their 3rd team foul. O-Rabs make some changes too. Some new faces check-ins for the O-Rabs, like number 22, Peyton Van Meteren. Sudbeck with the ball, passes it off to Erks. Erks with on the right side, pass it back to Sudbeck in the corner, drives baseline, look for some help, gets across court. Wolf with the deep 2, the other side of the rim, no good. Is the rebound going to get it? She does. And gets it back out to Wolf. Good rebound by Dobbins. Sudbeck with it at the top of the arc. Pass it right side over to Erks. Erks right side. Pass it inside to Wolf. Back out to Sudbeck. Wide open 3. That one's no good. I think she's shot about almost 15 of those by now. I think she's made about 4. She has 17 points, so she's made enough. 40 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. Shot clock is at 25. Still got to take a shot off here for the Hawks. Can't just run out the clock. Sheeler with it on the right side. Kicks it out to Keat. I actually caught the ball, fun fact. I don't know if you can see me down there, but I was the one that caught the ball after it was thrown right to me. So, snagged it with one hand. 18-point lead for the Hawks, as this looks like how this one's going to end up. O-Rabs one last possession with 25 seconds left to go. In the right corner, pass it back off. To the inside, it's going to be a foul called on the Hawks against Twos. Got to get my little bit of basketball action in, getting the ball to me. Should have gone up for a shot. O-Rabs to inbound it. Get it in to Dijkstra. Dijkstra, we're going to get a travel on the O-Rabs. Going to become Hawks ball, as probably the final score will be 59-41 as the Hawks takes this one to extend their record to 7-5. O-Rabs will fall to 0-11. A 3-point attempt for the Hawks is drained by Cameron Ebel. So now the final score will be 62-41 as final buzzer sounds. Great game by the Hawks. O-Rabs once again fall to 0-11. Game dominated by Sudbeck for the O-Rabs and Shipnoff for the Hawks. As that'll be the end of the game. We'll be moving on to the guys' game. We'll be taking some commercial breaks and a little bit of just letting the camera run as I have to go get lineups, and then we'll be right back with just some pregame action and some starting lineups for both teams.
Savings Bank of Primgar, Hartley, and Lake Park has been serving Northwest Iowa for over 125 years, providing personal, hardworking, and friendly service to its customers and community. Savings Bank of Hartley offers personal, ag and business banking, online and mobile banking solutions, along with many lending options. Savings Bank loan officers will sit down and do the hard work to ensure you get exactly what you need. Stop by and see what they can do for you, or visit them online at www.savingsbankia.com. Trustworthy, honest, and hardworking. The same traits that make a great employee make a great bank. For 125 years, Savings Bank of Primgar, Hartley, and Lake Park has been going the extra mile providing banking to farms and small businesses in Northwest Iowa. Savings Bank of Hartley prides itself on knowing you, your operation, your goals, and your future plans to help you along the way so you can focus on what you do best. Stop in today or visit them online at savingsbankia.com.
Bisma Graphics in Sanborn, your one-stop sign shop for everything from vehicle wraps, lettering, fleet graphics, signs of all kinds, race car wraps, power sport wraps, banners, logo design, business cards, or even color change vehicle wraps. Everything is done in-house with top-of-the-line equipment. Stefan and Ashley C. Bisma employ an experienced and knowledgeable staff who are ready to work for you. To help get you noticed, visit cbisma-graphics.com. Find us on Facebook or call 712-729-7446.
This changes everything. TiVo is here. Search and control your cable channels and streaming video with one remote. Use voice activation to find everything faster, or set a one-pass recording. Then watch on any TV in your home, or browse and view on Wi-Fi devices with the free View It app. Contact TCA to experience TiVo today.
C&B is proud to support our local farmers. Rooted in agriculture, we are committed to our customers. You can shop local with C&B, your John Deere dealer, providing you with new and used equipment, parts on hand, and service all year round. Our entire inventory is available to you online at DeereEquipment.com. C&B, proud to be your local John Deere dealer.
It's a tie game here with the home team having possession. The clock is showing 5 seconds left. Sam dribbles it up the court with the defender on his side. He shoots. He scores. They win. The home team wins.
Looking for a winning insurance team? Contact your hometown team, Elgersma Agency for protection, written through IMT Insurance and you, a team that can't be beat.
And we're back as Huddle Cameras waiting for the second game to start. Nothing's wrong, so don't worry about that. As we're gonna do some pregame action for the boys' side of the game for the doubleheader. As we don't have starting lineups yet, but as soon as those get rolled out, we will do that. But coming into the game, Sheldon O-Raps sit at 1-9. Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn is at 0-9. So this is going to be a good game as both teams with the combined one win. Hopefully that both the competition can match up for this one. Leading scorer for the O-Rabs is Ryan Valink with 8.1. Leading scorer for the Hawks is Lawton Shipnoff with 6.4. Rebounds for Sheldon is 4.6 with Noah Robinson. Alex Billings with 3.4 for the Hawks. Assists is Ryan Valink with 1.9. And then for the Hawks is Josh Cruz with 2.2. So we're moving on. Looking at the last five for the O-Rabs, they only have won against Sibley Ocheyedan and have lost their last five. Of course, the Boyden Hole, and then the Hawks lost to Harris Lake Park on the 5th. Historical matchup, O-Rabs lead this matchup 6-3 against the Hawks since it's been tracked. The point differential for each team is 37.6 and 23.5, as Hawks come in averaging 29 points a game and the O-Rabs come in averaging 38. Both teams shoot about at the 30% mark, so gonna see a lot of shots, high percentage shots up for both teams, hopefully here. As both teams are still going through the layup lines, we'll play a couple more commercials, go on mute until we get starting lineups. So we'll be right back. You're watching Fuller Digital.
Whether you are combining, hauling grain, or heating your home, fuel powers the fall. When it comes to energy, you need a company who is trustworthy, understands your needs, and who delivers to you. A company who is local, reliable, and affordable. That company is Ag State. Ag State Energy is clean, comfortable, convenient, while staying competitively priced for our customers. Give Laura Sanguin or Seth Duff a call for all your energy needs.
At Century Mutual, we're always focused on dedicated, personalized service for you, serving customers in 27 Northwest Iowa counties for over 130 years. As a proud Grinnell Mutual member insurance company, we'll be there when you need us most, helping protect all that's important to you, including your future. With Grinnell Mutual, you can trust in tomorrow. Contact your local Century Mutual Insurance Association agent today, located in more than 50 local communities. Trust in Tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company.
Elgersma Agency in Sanborn, real estate and insurance. For 40 years, Elgersma Agency has been helping clients sell homes, businesses, farms, and more. Using strategic marketing, your for sale will turn into sale pending soon. Elgersma Agency is proud to be a part of the HMS community and supports the Hawks all season, on and off the field and court. Contact Elgersma Agency when you're ready to sell. Visit us online at elgersmaagency.com.
Forget the ramps and hassles when hauling. They are built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing.
We're excited to now offer one of the best tilt bed trailers on the market, ranging from 22 to 28 feet in length. And like everything we manufacture, these trailers are built to work, last, and make your life easier. All with confidence when you hook up to a tilt bed trailer made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing. Visit us online today at holsteinmfg.com.
Welcome back as we just got starting lineups from both teams. For the Hawks, you have number 2, a junior, Jaden Leth. He averages 6.2 on the season. Number 3, a senior, George Vargas, averages 3.2. Then you have number 13, a sophomore, Lawton Shipnoff with 6.4. Number 14, a freshman, Colby Dalma with 4.9. Number 23 is senior Bradley Van Beek with 4.9. A Van Beek for the O-Rabs and a Van Beek for the Hawks. A lot of common last names. As once again, you have the Shipnoffs, you have the Dalmas, you have very common last names here for both teams. Then for the O-Rabs, you have number 0, a senior Noah Robinson. He averages 7.1. You have number 2, a junior Isaac Wenthy with 3.4. Number 10, a junior Cooper Jansma with 7.1. Number 24, senior Ryan Valink with 8.1. Another familiar last name that we heard in the last game. And number 44, senior Andrew Kolbeck. He averages 2.9. Valink leads the O-Rabs in scoring. Now we got through starting lineups. We only got about 5 minutes till tip-off. We'll just run 2 more commercials, leave it on mute, and then we'll bring it back when starting lineups are going on.
MHI and Cuso of Cherokee are on the move, expanding, and in need of residential treatment workers, psychiatric security specialists, and LPNs.
We deal with disorders that you can't see. You get to help people who are in desperate need of help. And helping those people actually helps the community as well.
The benefits here, I think, are top-notch. That was why I came here.
To learn more and to apply, visit governmentjobs.com.
For over 80 years, Farm Bureau Financial Services has served the unique needs of the ag industry. As members of your community, we get to know you and your operation, providing coverage for your farm, ranch, machinery, livestock, and so much more. Find out why we're the #1 ag insurer. It's your future. Let's protect it.
In Primgar, your Farm Bureau agent is Danielle Rader.
#1 ag insurer across our 8-state territory. 2018 SNL PNC Group Direct Written Premium.
So we just got to play the end of the Hawks school song. We're getting ready for lineups as 8 minutes is put on the first quarter. So we get to hear some proper pronunciations. The one thing with Northwest Iowa is I always feel like we always get the most confusing last names ever possible. That's a nightmare for somebody like me. So I'll try and get the last names as hammered down as possible, but no promises that they're the best.
The administration of Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn would like to remind everyone that tonight's event is the other half of education. The coaches and players have agreed to a code of sportsmanship that reflects fair play and mutual respect. We expect the fans of all teams to follow that lead with your cheers and behavior. Have a great time and enjoy the game. Your starting lineup for this evening's contest is
starting lineups for the O-Rebs. Got number 0, Noble Robinson. Number 2, Isaac Wenthy. There we go, Wenthy. Number 10, Cooper Jansma.
Number 24, Ryan Volink.
Number 24, Ryan Volink.
And number 44, Drew Colbeck.
Number 44, Andrew Colbeck.
Number 2, Jaden Leith.
Now for your home team Hawks, number 2, Jaden Leith.
Number 3, George Vargas.
Number 3, George Vargas.
Number 13, Lawton Shipnoff.
Lawton Shipnoff.
Number 14, Colby Dalma.
Number 14, Colby Dalma.
And number 23, Bradley Van Beek.
And number 23, Bradley Van Beek. As we get ready for our tip-off, no playing of the national anthem as this only happens for the girls' game. 8 minutes on the clock, both teams in the huddles getting ready for the start of hopefully a good game as once again both teams come in at a combined record of 1-18. Hawks coached by Nathan Hoagland and O-Rabs coached by Eric Mason. Like I said, some of the most confusing last names. Eric Mason, but M-A-A-S-S-E-N. Just make it Mason, something simple, but here we go. Tip-off for the game as Colbeck and Leith tipped off for each team. It's going to be win by the O-Rabs. Be in the hands of Volink. Volink with the ball. I believe it's Volink, not Volink. With it, drives right side, hands it off to Robinson. Robinson at top of the arc with Colbeck. Colbeck with it, passes back off to Robinson. Robinson right side gets a screen from Colbeck, pulls up for a deep 3. Off the rim, no good. Tipped up around and going to be rebounded by Colbeck. He's going to throw it up, no good. Going to be in possession of Vargas. Vargas passes it off to going to be Shipnoff with the ball. Right side over to Leith. Leith with it. Passes it back off to Dalma. Dalma left side. Shipnoff gets it inside to Leith. Leith corner 3. Airballed by Van Beek. No good. Rebound though by Vargas. Pass it back out. 3-pointers up and off the back of the iron. No good. Attempt by Dalma. That'll be O-Rabs back the other way. And wild shot just drawn for the foul. Going to the line for the O-Rabs is Weenth. Shoots 54% from the free throw line. That one's off the back of the iron and falls off to the front of the iron and out. Second attempt. Get our first points of the game at just under a minute that has been played. That one off the iron, no good. Rebound by Van Beek. Hawks back the other way with Shipnoff. Shipnoff, kind of a half-court press. 2 guys on him, and it's going to be a foul by the O-Rabs. Almost a trap. Shipnoff to inbound it for the Hawks. Gets it in to Leith. Leith, ball poked around, and it's going to be taken away by the O-Rabs. Fast break opportunity, 2-on-1. Pulls up for a little hook shot, and good by Volink. Shipnoff with the ball, passes it off to Dalma. Dalma back off to Shipnoff, gets it up to Vargas, and he's going to be fouled by Robinson. As that was a little close to me. I almost had a brace for impact. Going to be Hawks ball. 2 team fouls on the O-Rebs. Shipnoff with the ball at the logo. Pass it off to Dalma. Dalma back off to Shipnoff. Shipnoff gets over to Vargas, right side of the arc. Pass it right back to Shipnoff. Shipnoff, ball knocked loose on the ground. Going to be a tie-up. I thought Shipnoff didn't have possession at all, but it's going to be Hawks ball. Say Hawks ball. Vargas to inbound it. Correction, Leith to inbound it. Gets it in the corner. Dalma passes it up to Van Beek. Over to Shipnoff. 3, good. Gonna be the first points for the Hawks. Gives them the lead. Scores 3-2. Volek with the ball. Pass it over to Colbeck. Colbeck left side. Leith, and it's gonna be inside attempt. No good. Shipnoff back with the ball. At the logo. Goes left. Pass it over to Dalma, back to Shipnoff, right side. Leith, pass it inside of Van Beek, back out to Dalma, Shipnoff, inside of Vargas, goes up, fakes attempt, and tries to get it out, but it's going to be a turnover. O-Rab's ball to Wheat. Robinson, right side, pass it to the corner to Valik, and up off the rim, no good. Offensive rebound to Robinson, back into Valik, and swatted away by Leith. Balls all around, finally gathered by Vargas, and it's going to be Shipnoff over to Leith. Leith, and balls up in the air, and another turnover. Back-to-back turnovers for the Hawks. Volek with the ball, past the right side. Corner 3, good by Jansma, as that'll give the O-Rebs right back the lead. Shipnoff with pass it back to Leith. Leith with the ball inside, post up, kicks it back out to Van Beek. Didn't take it. Dalma over to Shipnoff in the corner with Leith. Pass up for the 3, no good. Rebound Vargas. Vargas passes it off to Van Beek, and Van Beek throws it away. It's going to be on the ground, rolling around. It's going to be off the feet of Wheat. Going to be a turnover, as seems to be the theme right from the girls' game to the boys' game is turnovers, as Sheldon O-Rabs make 2 changes. Checks in is 42 Courtney and number 12 Browers. We're going to have our first 30-second timeout of the game. They'll be taking a break. We'll take one.
I chose the NCC CNA course because I just really liked the instructors and the entire NCC community, how welcoming everybody is, and I was able to take it in high school and get it done before I started college.
The new facility here at NCC has been great. You've got every tool you can think of. You're never struggling to find something. Just the facility as a whole has been awesome. It makes the learning a lot more interesting and a lot more hands-on, and it's just been great.
We are back from our 30-second timeout. 5-3 early lead for the O-Rabs. Get it into Shipnoff. Shipnoff with the ball. Shipnoff. Pass it over to Dalma. It's going to be taken away by Volek. Volek hezzies, goes in, pulls up for a little jumper. No good. Rebound tip. No good by Robinson. Rebound Hawks. It's going to be Leith going the other way on the right side of the arc. Pass it back to the top of the arc to Shipnoff. Pass it right back. Tries to find Dalma. Finds Vanderbeek in the corner on the ground. Needs some help. Being harassed at the corner. Pass it back off. Dangerous pass tipped away. Got to stay in Hawks' possession. Pass off Shipnoff. Pass Leith in the right side. Pass it over. Good ball movement by the Hawks. 10 on left on the shot clock. Leith right side. Back to Shipnoff over to Dalma. Thought about the 3. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Take it away. And an easy layup. Good by Volek. And a turnover by the Hawks in the hands of Valik, and he just throws it right up off the glass and good. Couple of costly turnovers for the Hawks, and taken away by the O-Rebs again. Back the other way. Hezzy Euro step. It's going to be on the ground. Whose ball is it going to be? Saved. Oh, they're going to call it out of bounds on the Hawks. Going to be O-Rebs ball. Substitute change for the Hawks, 1 for the O-Rabs. Van Beek checks out, and Volink checks out. Volink. Left side, Robinson pulls up for 3, high arcing shot, and looks like he airballed it, and almost saved by Owen Brower, but it's going to be out of bounds. Shipoff gets it in to Dalma, right back to Shipoff. Over to Dalma. Dalma gets to the corner to Vargas. 3-pointer air ball. No good. Too strong. Robinson with the rebound for the O-Rabs. Pushes it up. Right side. Kicks it back out. Robinson at the top of the arc. Drives in now. Pass it off on the other side of the lane. And good by Anthony Courtney. Vargas with the left side in the corner. About to get trapped. Pass in the middle of the court. Pass off to Dalma. Dalma has it taken away now by Getting. Getting goes up and puts it in. Tough finish with Dalma on his back. Dalma gets it up to Vargas. Vargas, 2 guys on him. Gets past the trap and jumps off his feet. Gets it into the corner. A little floater. Good by... That number isn't on my roster. We're going to have to figure out who that is. Owen Bauer with the ball. Pass it over to Courtney. Back to Robinson. Robinson with the ball. Top of the arc 3. Drives in is Bauer. Bauer passes it off to Courtney. And 1. Count it. As they pull the exact same play, but I feel like back-to-back times where they get it past the lane over to Courtney, and he just puts it up off the glass and in. So it'll be a 10-point lead for the O-Rabs now. O-Rabs 1-9, but sure looking like a good team right now against the Hawks. Robinson checks out for the O-Rabs. And 1 opportunity, ribs out, no good. Offensive rebound, though, for the O-Rabs. They kick it back out to Brink. Brink pulls up for 2, no good. Correction, that was Weed. Weed pulls up and ribs out, no good. Shipoff pulls the ball back up past the logo, passes it off to Dalma. Dalma with it back to Shipoff. Over to Weeth. Weeth inside. Back over to Shipoff. Weeth, and that's going to be a foul against the O-Rabs. It's going to be their 3rd team foul. Two changes for the O-Rabs. 1:32 left to go in the first quarter. And Vargas with it at the top of the arc. In the corner over to Shipoff. Quick release 3. Good. 1:20 left to go in the first quarter. 7-point lead for the O-Rabs as that 3 cuts it down to 7. Sauer with it, gets it inside. And up and good. Tough finish by Volink. Averages 8 points a game, and he's already up to 8. Dalma with the ball. 1 minute exactly played left in the first quarter. Get it in the middle. Take it away. Tough defense by the O-Rabs. Hawks can't really get around it. Volink gets it, puts it up and in. As he's already up to double digits. Has a little bit over half of the O-Rabs points. Dalma with the ball, gets up to Vargas, gets it up, still trying to figure out who that is, number 21. He's not on the roster. It's going to be a turnover on the Hawks. Checking in for the Hawks is number 45, Alex Billings. Checks out is Vargas. Bullock with the ball. On the right side, bounce pass inside, post up, puts it up on off the rim and good for Drew Sauer. And taken away by the O-Rabs. Again, just great defense by him. Puts it off the glass and in. Extends the lead to 15 for the O-Rabs. Just a little bit of full court pressure here, and the Hawks don't know exactly what to do with it. Shipoff puts it up to Dalma. Dalma inside and take it away again. They keep trying to get it to that middle guy, and they just keep taking it away. Ooh! A little scoop and score for Jansma. Hawks back the other way and couldn't figure out the time, as that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Score is 25-8 You're watching Fuller.
Probably the biggest thing that we do a little bit different than a lot of schools is the live work side of the world. So when we teach our students, we actually, if you look around the shop and see what they're working on, in most cases it's a customer car, and so they get real world application.
Our engineering design program is basically drawing components, manufacturing of the components, and then we get into the inspection of the components. So they got to create it, make it, and inspect it just as they would in industry.
Sanborn Savings Bank understands the best things grow with care and time. Sanborn Savings Bank is here not only to help you grow to your potential, but our entire community. From small beginnings to grand celebrations, Sanborn Savings Bank is here to support your journey every step of the way. This Christmas, let's celebrate growth, prosperity, and a bright future ahead. Sanborn Savings Bank, growing with you this holiday season and beyond.
We are back, so I had to ask the Sheldon radio commentator right next to me who number 21 for the Hawks was, as he's not on the varsity bound roster. It's Isaac Shearholtz. I believe that I pronounced that correctly. For the Hawks, we have him now on the roster. O'Rab's inside. It's going to be taken away by Vargas. Pass it off to Shipoff. Shipoff with the ball. Pass over to Dalma. Dalma looking for some help. Pass it right back to Shipoff at the logo. Inside pass, finds Van Beek inside, puts it up and off the rim, no good. Rebound by the O-Rabs. Jansma going back the other way, pass it up to the top of the arc with Sauer. Sauer over to Volek. Volek with the ball, pass it over to Jansma. Jansma with it inside to Sawyer. Sawyer, Volek, three, off the rim, no good. Rebound though by Sawyer, and the ball is going to be off the O-Rabs, going to become the Hawks' ball. Ship off to inbound it to Dalma. Main two ball handlers for the Hawks. Dalma with the ball. Two guys on him. Full court pressure here still by Sheldon as it's worked for them. And it's going to be a block foul, a push on. It's going to be on the Hawks. It's going to become O-Rab's ball. Left side with Volek. Bounce pass in the corner. Back with Volek at the top of the arc. Pass off to Bauer. Bauer. Correction, Jansma. Jansma with the ball. Pass it over to Sawyer. Sawyer over to Volek. In the corner with Brower. Brower pass to the top of the arc with Jansma. Right side. Taken away by the Hawks. By Leith. But it's going to stay. Knocked out of bounds. Going to stay with the Hawks. 6:40 left to go in the second quarter. Scores 25-8 in the favor of the O-Rabs. Dalma to inbound it, gets it in to Shipoff. Gets it all the way to the right side of Leith. Leith right side, gets it back to the top of the other Shipoff. Fakes it, pass right back to Leith. Leith inside to Van Beek. Pass it back to Shipoff. Left side, Dalma three. Off the backboard, no good. Going to be Robinson the other way for the O-Rabs. Gets it over to Brower. Brower back to Robinson, back to Brower. Brower looking for somebody inside. Fakes it, drives in. Pass across court over to Volek. Left side. And gets it back over to Robinson, right side. And cross court pass over to Brower. Let's go over to Volek. Volek with the ball, right side. Had the space, but dealt up at three. Going to take a good defense by the Hawks with 7 seconds left on the clock. Right side, corner three by Robinson. Off the right side of the rim, no good. Rebound by Dalma. Coach just tell him to go before they get that full court press on. That's going to be traveled by Van Beek. Substitution, Dirk Brink checks in for Owen Brower. Pretty young team here for the O-Rabs, or at least when it comes to their lineup. Robinson with the ball. Pass it to Colbeck. Colbeck in the corner. Three. Air ball by Dirk Brink, and we're going to have a foul on the O-Rabs. It's going to be their first team foul of the quarter. A lot more fast-paced game as we first started out with some fouls, but now there hasn't really been that many. So maybe a little bit of a quicker game than the girls after it was just fouls upon fouls upon fouls, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's just that's how the game went. Ship off over to Dalma. Dalma with O-Rabs still full-court defense here as ball's thrown away, and they're going to call dead ball. It's going to be ref's time, maybe. Let's see what we got here. Official timeout. We're just going to they're going to call a foul on Volink, I believe. Ship off to inbound it for the Hawks. It's it inside to Leith. Leith back to Ship off. Ship off over to Dalba. Good defense by the O-Rabs. Gets all the way to Baby. Cuts in. Good move, but he's going to dribble off self. No, it's going to be poked out of bounds by the O-Rabs. Leith inbound it. Gets it into Van Beek in the corner. Pass it off to Dalma. Dalma over to Vargas. Top of the arc. Wide open three is off the top of the rim. Doesn't fall. Rebound by Colbeck for the O-Rabs. Push it already back down the court. Vivek, right side. That's going to be a three by Jansma is good. It's going to extend their lead to 20. Jansma's up to 8 now. Now on my left side over to Vargas. Vargas takes it, drives in. Passes it out to Leith. Leith with it at the top of the arc. Right side to Van Beek. Ship off with it. Pass to the left side to Dalma. Left side of the arc. Back at the top of the arc with Ship off. 12 seconds left on the shot clock. Van Beek from the free throw line and sinks it. Hawks now in double digits. Jansma with the ball. Goes left side over to Volink. Gets a screen, goes to the top of the arc, bounce pass over to Jansma, wants another three, and he gets it, cashes it. As Jansma now is going to be up to 11. 2 players in double digits for the O-Rabs. Dalma over to Ship off. Ship off going to be tipped out of bounds by Jansma. Ship off to inbound it for the Hawks. Gets into Van Beek. Ship off with the ball. Right side, Dalma, kind of a tricky pass, and he did step out of bounds. Going to become O-Rab's ball, another turnover. Jan's going to take it past half court. And left side, Jansma with another three from the same spot. Oh, almost cashed 3 in a row. It's going to stay O-Rab's ball. 3:49 left to play in this first half. We're going to have a full timeout called by the Hawks. We'll take a minute break. We'll take
Savings Bank of Primgar, Hartley, and Lake Park has been serving Northwest Iowa for over 125 years, providing personal, hardworking, and friendly service to its customers and community. Savings Bank of Hartley offers personal, ag and business banking, online and mobile banking solutions, along with many lending options. Savings Bank loan officers will sit down and do the hard work to ensure you get exactly what you need. Stop by and see what they can do for you, or visit them online at www.savingsbankia.com. Trustworthy, honest, and hardworking. The same traits that make a great employee make a great bank. For 125 years, Savings Bank of Primgar, Hartley, and Lake Park has been going the extra mile providing banking to farms and small businesses in Northwest Iowa. Savings Bank of Hartley prides itself on knowing you, your operation, your goals, and your future plans to help you along the way so you can focus on what you do best. Stop in today or visit them online at savingsbankia.com.
just out of the minute break. Score is 31-10 in the favor of the O-Rabs. 3:49 left to play in the first half. It's going to be O-Rabs ball. Inbound it is Volink. Volink inbound. It gets to the left side of the arc over to Getting. Getting gets it to the top to Jansma. Jansma, right side of the arc. Gets it inside to Kolbeck. Kolbeck post up. Dribbles. Throws it up. Hook shot. Off the rim. No good. Rebound Vargas. Dalma takes it past half court. Pushes the tempo. Finally settles down. Passes it off to Shipoff. Shipoff with it at the top of the arc. Pass over to Dalma. Dalma with it. Gets it inside to Van Beek. Back out to Shipoff. Thought about the three. Didn't take it. Almost a travel. Dalma with it. Back over to Shipoff. Van Beek at the free throw line. Passing it off to Leak. Leak with it. Over to Shipoff. Wide open three. Ooh, off the back of the arc. No good. Jansma with the right side. Pushes the tempo. Takes it inside. Poked around. Going to stay in Orab's possession. Brink with it in the right side, passes it off to Getting. Getting with it, drives in off the baseline, puts it up, taps it off the glass, and falls. Going to be his 6th point of the game for Getting. Dama to Shipoff. Shipoff with it, almost traveled. Dama back with it, 2:40. Got to get it past half court, and there's going to be another timeout called by the Hawks. Guess in a 30-second break. We'll be back.
Visma Graphics in Sanborn, your one-stop sign shop for everything from vehicle wraps, lettering, fleet graphics, signs of all kinds, race car wraps, power sport wraps, banners, logo design, business cards, or even color change vehicle wraps. Everything is done in-house with top-of-the-line equipment. Stefan and Ashley Visma employ an experienced and knowledgeable staff who are ready to work for you. To help get you noticed, visit cbisma-graphics.com. Find us on Facebook or call 712-729-7446.
And we're out of the 30-second timeout. 2:42 left to play in the first half. Score is 33-10. Shipoff to inbound it to Dalma. Oh, I got the ball again. It's my 2nd time touching the ball. Maybe I should go out and play basketball. Just got a shout out by the ref saying I got some skills for being able to catch the ball and commentate at the same time, as it's Volink with the ball. Pass it off to Kolbeck. Inside, tough pass. It's going to be tipped out of bounds by Getty. Going to turn it to Hawks ball. Shipoff with the ball, gets into the top court to Isaiah Shearholtz, but he's going to turn over, and now it's going to be right back to the Hawks ball. Vargas puts it off the glass and falls as he passed it to Sheldon and Player, and he wasn't looking, went right off him. Jansma with the ball. Jansma with it on the right side of the arc, passes it to Kolbeck. Kolbeck drives in, man, it's going to put it up, and no good off the left side of the rim. Rebound Shearholtz, and it's going to be taken away by Jansma. Jansma with 3 defenders on his face, no good. Rebound by a Shipoff, puts that all the way up to Leith, and Leith's going to have it taken away by Jansma as they avoided the press but just had it taken right back. Jansma go coast to coast, finger roll, falls. It's going to be his 13th point, extend the lead to 23 for the O-Rabs. O-Rabs looking for their 2nd win as they're sitting at 1-9. Vargas with the ball, passes it out to Shearholtz. It's going to be taken away by Getting, gets it up to Brower. Brower going all the way, right hand layup, tough finish, and it falls. Extends the lead to 25 with 1:20 left to play in the 2nd quarter. Shipoff with the ball, almost travels. It's going to be taken away by the O-Rabs, just the left side. Fakes it, puts it up, right hand, no foul called. It's going to stay Hawks ball as Dalma just went right over the top of Volink. Leith with the ball, pass over to Dalma. Dalma at the top of the arc. Left side in the corner with Shearholtz. Shearholtz gets it inside to Vargas. Puts it up with 2 defenders in his face. No good. It's going to be a rebound Kolbeck. Kolbeck now takes it down the court. Passes all the way up to Volink. Volink goes up with the defender. Finger rolled, no good. Rebound, though, by Kolbeck. Kolbeck puts it up under the rim and falls. Full court press still here by the O-Rabs. Kolbeck will check out. Check back in is number 11, Drew Sauer. The inbound it for the Hawks is number 13, Shipoff. Gets it into Dalma. Dalma off to Shipoff. Shipoff. He's in a sheer hole. It's going to be a reach-in foul on Volink. It's going to be his second most personal fouls so far for the team. That's going to be the third team foul of the quarter. So he's going to go take a seat. Shipoff to inbound it. Gets it into Sheerholtz. Sheerholtz back out to Shipoff. Shipoff with that at the top of the arc. Pass out to Sheerholtz. Sheerholtz back to Shipoff. Shipoff. Got to get 20 seconds. Shot clock is off, so they can hold us for all easily 15 seconds on the game clock. Shipoff pulls up for a little floater at the free throw line. No good. Rebound by the O-Rabs. Now they're going back the other way with 8 seconds left to play in the first half. Drives in. Kicks out. Jansma 3. He loves that spot. No good off the rim. And Vargas going to get the rebound. And that's going to be the end of the first half. Your score is 39-12 in favor of the O-Rabs. As we'll be right back after a quick commercial break with leading scores in halftime.
This changes everything. TiVo is here. Search and control your cable channels and streaming video with one remote. Use voice activation to find everything faster. Or set a one-pass recording. Then watch on any TV in your home. Or browse and view on Wi-Fi devices with the free View It app. Contact TCA to experience TiVo today.
C&B is proud to support our local farmers. Rooted in agriculture, we are committed to our customers. You can shop local with C&B, your John Deere dealer, providing you with new and used equipment, parts on hand, and service all year round. Our entire inventory is available to you online at DeereEquipment.com. C&B, proud to be your local John Deere dealer.
It's a tie game here with the home team having possession. The clock is showing 5 seconds left. Sam dribbles it up the court with the defender on his side. He shoots. He scores. They win. The home team wins.
Looking for a winning insurance team? Contact your hometown team, Elgersma Agency for protection, written through IMT Insurance and you, a team that can't be beat.
Welcome back as once again half-court shot for $1. Fundraise a little bit of money for the school. As leading scorers for the Hawks is you got Jansma and Volink both up there in double-digit points, and then for the O-Rabs you had those people up there for their points, and then for the Hawks you have Shipoff with 6. And then you have 2 players with 2 points as Hawks looking to make some halftime adjustments just to try and keep this thing a little bit closer, respectable with 8 minutes up to be in halftime. O-Rabs looking to secure their second win of the season, and Hawks are just trying to limit this thing from getting ugly as maybe get home a little bit early as roads and the wind will start getting a little bit rough. We're going to take another quick 2 commercial break, and then we'll just leave it mute until the start of the second half.
Whether you are combining, hauling grain, or heating your home, fuel powers the fall. When it comes to energy, you need a company who is trustworthy, understands your needs, and who delivers to you. A company who is local, reliable, and affordable. That company is Ag State. Ag State Energy is clean, comfortable, convenient, while staying competitively priced for our customers. Give Laura Sanguin or Seth Duff a call for all your energy needs.
as we just get done with the school song for the Hawks, we're going to be starting with the second half action. 8 minutes on the third quarter clock. Shipnoff to inbound it to Dauma. Dauma with it, hands it off to Shipnoff. Shipoff at the top. Looking for somebody, gets it over to Leith. Leith back to Shipoff. Shipoff right side, drives in, passes it off to Vargas. Good find. He's going to be fouled and count it as he's going to get one free throw. And one free throw from Vargas is good. Volink back the other way. Put that at the top of the arc. Left side, Jansba. Jansba. Pass it back over to Volink on the right side. Inside to Kolbeck. Kolbeck looked like he got fouled, but no foul called. It's going to be off the rim and no good. Hawks back the other way. Shipoff with it over to Dauma. Dauma looking for some help. Back up to Shipoff. Shipoff right side Leith. Leith in the corner to Van Beek. Oh, up and down. Just had to throw it away because he thought he was going to travel, and he ends up traveling anyways. It's going to become O'Rab's ball. Jansma gets it into Volink. Volink with it on the right side. Gets it up to the top to Robinson. Right back to Volink into the corner to Kolbeck. Kolbeck into the inside to Jansma, and it's gonna be a jump ball called. Gonna stay the O'Rab's ball though. Volink with the inbound, it gets it into Kolbeck on the elbow. Dribbles, post up, spins, and he's gonna travel as he didn't hold his foot. Shipoff to inbound, it gets it into Dauma. Dauma back off to Shipoff. Full court pressure by the O'Rabs. They got to get it past half court. They do. They pass off to Van Beek. Vargas with that left side. Pulls up right in front of Kolbeck, and good little floater. As the lead is now 22 for the O'Rabs. Volink with it. Pass the right side over to Robinson. Back to Volink. Left side. Over to Weenth. Weenth over to Jansma. Back to Weenth. Weenth back to Jansma. Jansma over to Kolbeck. Right side, Robinson drives in. It's going to be a block on, or a bump, one of the two on Leith. Going to be a push. Volink's got to get it in. He does, all the way back to Weenth. Weenth did it, I think. To the right side over to Robinson. Behind the arc, drives in, baseline, cuts back out to Weenth, and Weenth just hits it too strong. It's going to be Hawks ball, and Shipoff's going to dribble off his foot, but it's going to stay in possession of Dauma. Van Beek in the corner gets it into Vargas. Trying to get a left layup over on the other side of the rim, no good. Fast break opportunity for the O'Rabs, puts it up and good for Weenth. Good find by Kolbeck. Dauma with it, pass it over to Leith. And Van Beek. Three is no good. Going to be a foul on O'Rabs. So it's going to be two free throws for Vargas. It's going to be the second team foul on the O'Rabs, one on the Hawks. Free throws up and good. Second one is up, and that one is good too. 2 for 2 from the line for Vargas. Lead remains 22 for O'Rabs. Volink with the ball, passes to Robinson, back to Volink, over to the left side, over to Brower. Brower tries to get it inside and does. Puts it up is Courtney, and he's going to be fouled. He'll be going to the line for 2 free throws. Hawks looking to make a change. Isaac Shearholtz will check in. Courtney with 2 free throws. First one's up off the back of the rim, no good. Second one's up. And off the back there, no good. Rebound by Vargas for the Hawks. Ship off with the ball. Pressure by the O-Rabs. Shearholtz with the ball. Pass it over to Dalma. Over to Ship off. Ship off. Cross court. Almost taken away. Robinson. And it is. Pass it over to Volink. And he puts it off the glass. And did. That's going to be Volink's 12th point. And we're going to get a foul. It's going to be O-Rabs ball. Correction, a turnover. Volink down, inbound it. Gets it into Robinson, right side, pulls up, a little short one, no good. And then you have Courtney there for the putback, and that's going to be a 6 point of the game. Hawks get it into Vargas, get over the left side to Van Beek. Van Beek back off to Vargas. Vargas drives in, left side of the baseline. It's Courtney right in his face. Cross corner pass. Shearholtz pass over to Dalma. 3 is nothing but net. A 3-pointer for Dalma. Volink with it on the right side. Robinson pulling up for a 3. No good. And it's going to be in the corner. Going to be rebounded by Bauer. Back over to Jansma. Volink inside. Defenders all around him. Doesn't matter anyway. He's going to finish. A tough finish. Ship off with it. Looking for some help. Gets it to Van Beek at the top. Well, looked like he walked with it. And Vargas tries to stay in bound. Keeps it in bounds, so throw it away to Volink. Volink with 3 defenders on him just by himself. Decides to pull up from the elbow. Floater real good. Robinson with the rebound up in the air. No good either. Volink somehow gets the offensive rebound with 3 Hawks around him. And no good attempt from Robinson as the O-Rabs come away empty. And Van Beek just, the ball either goes right through his legs or something. Could be a turnover. Going to become the O-Rabs ball. Brower taking it past the timeline. Pass it off to Getting. Getting over to Zig Weeth. Some backups in here for the O-Rabs. We thought about it. Fakes it. Drives in. Kicks it back out. Brower in the corner 3. Robinson, no good off the rim. Rebound, offensive rebound. Putback is no good by Getting. Well, he'll be going to the line 2 free throws. So that's a 13 foul committed by the Hawks. That is up and no good. Alex Billings checking in for Bradley Van Beek. Second one is up, and that one falls. Going to extend the lead to 25 for, correction, 26 for the O-Rabs. Shearholtz gets it up to Billings, over to Shipoff. Shipoff gets it, trying to get to Billings, intercepted by Robinson. He's taking it up to, that was Wheat, and it's no good. Rebound by Vargas. Hawks back the other way. Wheat with it, pass it over to Dalma. Dalma back out to Shipoff. Over to Shearholtz. Shearholtz on the right side. Shipoff. Dalma. Good defense by the O-Rabs, not letting any penetration happen. Shearholtz with it, thought he walked. Goes down the right side of the baseline. Dalma, left corner 3. almost good off the right side of the rim. That was some good ball movement by the Hawks to get down that good defense by the O-Rabs. Robinson, right corner three, thought about it, didn't take it, gets it inside. Good find. Oh, off the rim, no good by Brower. It's going to be Hawks ball. Shearholtz with it. On the right side, looking for some help, gets it over to Shipoff. Shipoff inside of Billings, goes up the left side of the baseline, throws it up, and he's going to be fouled. Going to the line for 2 free throws is Billings. O-Rabs looking to make 2 changes. .2:14 left to go in the third quarter. Scores 22-48. First one's up and off the right side of the rim. No good. Jansma and Sawyer check in for the O-Rabs. Second one is up, and that one is good. He's building his first points of the game. Jansma with the ball. Pass to the right side, over to Brower. Brower back to Jansma. Jansma over to Weenth on the left side. Drives in, kicks over to Brower. Pulls up for 3, wide open. In and out, no good. Tips back out to Weenth. Weenth at the top of the arc. Passes it over to Jansma in the left corner with Getting. Getting gets it over to Weenth. Weenth over to Brower, back to Weenth, over to Jansma. Jansma inside, trying to get it into Sawyer. It's going to stay O-Rab's ball, I'm pretty sure. And it is. O-Rabs did inbound it to get it in the left side, right under the rim to Sawyer, and it's good. Shipoff gets it inside to Vargas, left side. Shearholtz thought about it, drives in left baseline. They're going to be tipped around and taken away by Sawyer for the O-Rabs. Right side, Getting, passing it off to Jansma. Jansma at the top of the arc, back to Getting. He just pulls up for 3, and left side of the rim, no good. Dalma with the ball, just a little bit over a minute left to play in the third quarter. And Dalma with it, left side of the arc. Good defense by the O-Rabs. It's probably been the best part of their game this entire game. Shipoff with it at the top of the arc with Dalma. 55 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Vargas saves the ball but throws it away. Jansma with the pass half court. Drives all the way down the center of the court. Throws it up. Euro step in. Falls. O-Rabs going to use a 30-second timeout. We'll be right back.
At Century Mutual, we're always focused on dedicated, personalized service for you, serving customers in 27 Northwest Iowa counties for over 130 years. As a proud Grinnell Mutual member insurance company, we'll be there when you need us most, helping protect all that's important to you, including your future. With Grinnell Mutual, you can trust in tomorrow. Contact your local Century Mutual Insurance Association agent today, located in more than 50 local communities. Trust in tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company.
Hawks to inbound it with Shipoff. Shipoff pass it up to Vargas. Vargas back to Shipoff. Shipoff takes it past half court, and it's going to be thrown away. Jansma with it, passes it off to Volik. Jansma with it, just 20 seconds. Not even about a second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Seems like the O-Rabs are going to hold it for one last shot. Jansma with it in the left corner, 3. Robinson off the top of the backboard, no good. Then Jansma gets the rebound off the back iron, no good. Another offensive rebound, no good. And finally the buzzer will sound as the end of the third quarter. Score is 23-52. We'll be right back for the start of the fourth quarter.
Elgersma Agency in Sanborn, real estate and insurance. For 40 years, Elgersma Agency has been helping clients sell homes, businesses, farms, and more. Using strategic marketing, your for sale will turn into sale pending soon. Elgersma Agency is proud to be a part of the HMS community and supports the Hawks all season, on and off the field and court. Contact Elgersma Agency when you're ready to sell. Visit us online at elgersmaagency.com.
Forget the ramps and hassles when hauling. They are built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing.
We're excited to now offer one of the best tilt bed trailers on the market, ranging from 22 to 28 feet in length. And like everything we manufacture, these trailers are built to work, last, and make your life easier. Haul with confidence when you hook up to a tilt bed trailer made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing. Visit us online today at holsteinmfg.com.
Welcome back as we just got through to the inbound for the start of the fourth quarter. Shipoff gets it into Dalma. Dalma with it, 2 men in front of him. Shearholtz on the free throw line, and he's going to throw it away, but it's going to go off the O-Rab. Stay Hawks ball. Inbound it for the Hawks is going to be Shearholtz. Vargas to inbound it, correction. It into the left side of Billing. Billing into the left corner. Arc 3. No good by Shipoff. And Vargas and Robinson are going to fight for it. Robinson's going to come down with it. Jansma passes the right side over to Getting to Jansma. And the shot's going to be no good. Offensive rebound, though. Going to be put up by Sawyer, and he's going to be fouled. He'll be going on the line for 2 free throws. Sawyer at the line. He shoots 53% from the line. 53.6%, as the first one is no good. He averages 4 points a game. He has 2 tonight. Second of a pair is up, and that one off the back of the iron and rattles in. Shearholtz gets it into Dalma. Dalma over to the left side of Shipoff. And looks for some help, gets to Shearholtz. Shearholtz to the left side. Billings on the baseline. Power dribble is just going to slip right out of his hand by Robinson. Robinson, Billings, and can't save it as it's going to go out of bounds right back to the Hawks. Dalma with it in the corner. Need to get it past the timeline. No time to waste. Shearholtz with it. Gets back to Shipoff. Got to get it across. Here we go. And the Bears barely do. The corner Billing. Corner 3. Off the left side of the rim. No good. Robinson with the rebound. Full court pass over to Villick. And he thought about the 3. Dribbles in. And he's going to pass it back out to Robinson. Over to Jansma. Jansma with the ball in the corner. Over to Getting in the corner with Villick. Getting top of the arc 3. Good. Coach screams at Getting to get back up to the top of the court for this full court pressure. Shipoff with the ball. Pass over to Dalma. Dalma with it. Back to Shipoff. Got to get it across. He got a second. And he's going to get it across. Powers himself across. Shipoff with it. And it's going to be taken away by Villick. And he's going to go all the way. Easy layup. And it's good. Extends the lead to 30-35. For the O-Rabs, and it's going to be tipped away by Villing, taken away then by Sawyer. And the hands of Robinson, 35-point lead as coach tells them to lay off that full court pressure as they're up by awfully a lot. Getting to Villing himself, feels another 3 off the back of the iron, no good. Jansma with the rebound over to Sawyer. Sawyer goes up strong, and he's going to be fouled. He'll be shooting 2 free throws as that's going to be the second team foul against the Hawks of the quarter. None against the O-Rabs yet. 4 timeouts left for the O-Rabs, 2 for the Hawks. 5:58 left to play in the fourth quarter. First of 2 is up and good. O-Rabs make a full range of substitutions of their main 3 players, really. Villick, Jansma, and Robinson. Sawyer off the rim, no good. Rebound by Vargas. Pass out to Shipoff. Shipoff. Once again, no full court pressure here from O-Rabs anymore. Shearholtz back to Vargas, over to Shipoff. Shipoff, that's a deep three off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound by the O-Rabs with Getty. Pass it over to Brink. Brink tries to get in and Colbeck, but it's going to be out of bounds. It's going to stay with the O-Rabs, though. Hunter getting to inbound. There's two Gettings on the floor right now. You get a bounce pass, but they can throw it right to the Hawks and ship off with the ball. Van Beek gets it, ship off, and he throws it right back. It's going to be out of bounds. It's going to become the O-Rabs ball. Shearholtz checks out. Checks back in is Leith for the Hawks. Hunter getting inbound. He gets it into Dirk Brink. Passes it over to Tyson Getting. Back to Hunter Getting. Over to Brink. Inside to Colbeck. Finds inside is Drew Sawyer. Good play drawn up by the O-Rabs. Perfectly executed. 4:30 left to play in the fourth quarter. Your score is 61-23 in the favor of the O-Rabs. Looking to get their second win. And the three is up and sinks it for Dalma. O-Rabs back the other way with Brink. Takes it past the timeline. Gets it, floats it up to Colbeck. Gets it back inside. They'll find Sawyer inside. He puts it up and count it. They're going to count the foul and the bucket, as that's going to be 2 points for Sawyer. That's going to be his fifth of the game. Score is now 61-25 with just 4 minutes left to play in the fourth quarter. Two substitutions for the O-Rabs. Number 35, Jonathan Canny checks in. And number 15, Michael Wassenaar is the best attempt I'm going to give to that. That's a tricky last name. Free throw is up and good by Drew Sawyer. Ship off right side to Leith. Back over to Ship off. Over to left side to Dalma. Ship off top of the arc over to Leith. Inside to Van Brink. Penetration gets it inside to Vargas. And he puts it off the glass and falls. Dirk Brink bringing it past the logo. Pass over left side to Getting. Inside to... Still not going to try to pronounce that. Break over to... That's Kennedy. Get inside to Getting. Canny to three. Short is off the left side of the rim by Canny. Canny, one of the two. Kanoe, I believe it's Kanoe. Ship off with the ball inside to Van Breek, and he pulls it up at the free throw line. Air ball. Is Vargas going to be able to save it? Throws it right to the O-Rabs, throwing it to Jonathan Kanoe. Kanoe with on the right side of the arc. Pass to the top to Breek. Breek with it. Drives in. Pass over to Kanoe. Kanoe with it. Back over to Brink. Brink left side. Getting with it. Over to Brink. Brink with it. Gets it inside. Pass it back out to Getting. Good ball movement by the O-Rabs. Getting pulls up. No good. Rebound by Sawyer, and he's going to be fouled for the putback opportunity. That's going to be the third team foul by the Hawks. Going to be two free throws as Sawyer's right back to the line. Free throws up and good. Gives Sawyer his ninth. Gets one more. He can be in double digits. He only averages 4.1 a game. Second one's up. And that one is nothing but net two. Number 32, Caleb Huff checks in for Sawyer. His night will probably be done too. All of the O-Rab starters are out. Ship off, brings it past the logo, pass over to Leith. Leith right back to Ship off, left corner to Dalma. Dalma inside to Leith, corner. Good ball movement by the Hawks, and Van Breek pulls up. It's going to be out the rim, no good. It's going to be a foul on the O-Rabs. Going to say the Hawks ball, rebound foul on the O-Rabs. 2:26 left to play in the fourth quarter. Score is 66-28. Vargas to inbound it. slaps the ball. It's in the corner to Dalma, left corner, pass the ship off top of the arc. Quick release, 3, no good. Rebound by Dirk Brink for the O-Rebs. Brings it past the timeline, pass it inside. Good find, puts it up the glass and in for Caleb Huff. Dalma with it, left side. Pass it right side over to Leith, back to Dalma, left side, ship off. Good defense by the O-Rebs. In the corner with Van Breek, back over to ship off, top of the arc with Leith. Right side, Dalma, cross-court pass over to ship off. Almost lost his footing. Leith was at the top of the arc, back over to ship off. He pulls up for another 3, and that one's off the right side of the rim, no good. Just 1:30 left to play in the fourth quarter. And the ball is going to go off. O-Rab runs as Caleb Huff runs right into the cheerleader. Hopefully she's okay. It looks like kind of missed her. As some new Hawks check in, some of the backups for the Hawks. Shipoff and Dalma stay in. Checks in for the first time is number 22, Grant Koonsman. Dalma with the ball over to Shipoff. Billings right back to Shipoff. Over to Dalma inside of Shearholz on the free throw line. Pass over to Shearholz in the corner. Shipoff and no good. All the way, puts it up off the glass. No, it's too strong by Wassenaar. Dalma back the other way with just 40 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. This game's about over, and it's going to be tipped off. The O-Rab's going to stay with the Hawks. 2 new players checking in for the Hawks for the first time is number 30, Brody Meendering, and number 32, Cater Dolphin. Clock is still rolling with a 40-point lead. I'm pretty sure it's after 35 is when the clock keeps rolling no matter what. Ship off to inbound it. 15 seconds left to play in the game. O-Rabs will move to 2-9. That ship off 3 is good. As the lead is now, let's see here, 37 for the O-Rabs. As they'll just dribble this one out. Your final score will be 68-31. So O-Rabs will move to 2-9 in the season. As Coach Eric Mason did a great job with his squad tonight. Beat Siblio and now they beat the HMS Hawks. Now the Hawks will fall to 0-10 as they'll look to bounce back on their next game. As we'll say so long from here in Hartley, Iowa. Thank you for all of our watchers, and I hope everybody makes it home safe if you're watching from somewhere else. And